It's Halloween and the stars are out. Everyone turn up your volume and turn down your lights. The Twilight Beacon begins transmitting now. Jedediah D. Blackwell here, coming to you from the Twilight Beacon, transmitting from the heart of Appalachian America. Tonight, we bring you our Season 4 finale to celebrate Halloween. For this season's Halloween episode, we take a look at radio shows that aired during World War II, some of which used the worldwide conflict as inspiration for their stories. World War II was one of the most impactful events in human history, lasting 6 years and involving almost every country in the world in one way or another. By the time the conflict ended, it caused the deaths of an estimated 75 to 80 million people, and about half of those were civilian casualties. New technologies dominated the tactics of the war, with aircraft, tanks, and submarines playing pivotal roles. Radio equipment, along with related technology like sonar and radar, also made huge leaps in their abilities to aid the effectiveness of naval, air, and ground units. Radio also served as a touchpoint of the war for the public, as the events of World War II were reported in real time across the globe. In America, families gathered around their home radio receivers daily to hear news of the conflict. And still, the entertainment programming continued to be broadcast by U.S. radio networks, with some interruptions for major news stories. We begin our Chronicles of World War II as seen through popular suspense and mystery radio shows, with a pointed message from radio horror icon Arch Oboler. As fascism spread throughout Europe and even took a foothold with some American political factions, Arch Oboler was an outspoken critic of the fascist movement. He wrote several plays and speeches that called for America to outright oppose fascist governments across the world, a sentiment echoed by fellow radio personality Orson Welles. As open conflict began in Europe, punctuated by the invasion of Poland by German forces in September of 1939, Oboler's previous warnings rang true, and his work opposing fascism became very popular. The show you are about to hear was aired on the radio program Arch Oboler's Plays in late December of 1939, just a few months after the invasion of Poland and at a time when the flames of war were rapidly spreading across Europe. Oboler wrote the script as a call to action for Americans, hoping that the year of 1940 would bring victory over fascism for the world. And now, This Precious Freedom, as heard on Arch Oboler's Plays in December of 1939.
October 1940. Suddenly peace was abroad. From overseas, the agony of the innocent massacred was rising, darkening the light of the world, making a mockery out of the wily stratagems of temporal political alliances. To me, the issue became a simple one: freedom. I wrote a play, and the distinguished actor Raymond Massey said, "Yes, of course I'll do it, anywhere, anytime." But the radio network said, "Sorry, we're not at war. We have no enemy. We still do business with all customers." So Mr. Massey and I flew to New York from California, pounded on tables until the microphones were given us in small surrender.
Every Man's Theater, written especially for radio by Arch Oboler. Tonight, our star is the celebrated actor of stage and screen, Mr. Raymond Massey, in an adventure of our times, This Precious Freedom, the second of an exciting series of plays especially written for radio and brought to you each Friday at this time and over this station. And now, Mr. Oboler to tell you more about tonight's program in Every Man's Theater.
This is a fictional story, a play about a tomorrow which would never happen here.
Morgan? Yes, sir? Can't you make this crate of mine go faster?
Sorry, Mr. Stevenson. We're bucking a pretty stiff headwind.
Come now, don't tell me the heavens are conspiring to keep me from getting back to work. Open her up, Morgan. I've had enough vacation.
Yes, sir.
That's better. You know, Morgan, I should think you'd be as eager to get back to the city as I am. After all, a young fellow like you, month up in the woods with nothing around but those overstuffed squaws. Well, I, for one, am going to be glad to get back in harness again. Of course, I'm not going to admit that to Mrs. Stevenson. I talked to her for the last 10 years about cutting myself off from civilization and having a real vacation and... Morgan, what's the matter?
Oil line open.
By George.
All right, take it easy, Mr. Stevenson. We're okay. Just fasten your safety belt.
Where are you going to land?
The field ahead. Hold on. Don't be afraid.
Don't be a fool. I've been in forced landings before. All I want to do is to get down there fast. I've got to get to the city. Got to get back to my business.
Yeah, guess there's no one home, Mr. Stevenson.
No one in the fields and no one to help us. Fine end to a vacation.
I guess we'd better try to flag a ride into town.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Someone coming. Well, how do you do? We just had a forced landing out in one of your fields.
What do you want?
But I'm trying to tell you. We had a forced landing out there in your field. Could I use your telephone?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I don't see what earthly difference that makes. All I want is to use your
Boy.
telephone. Why, you... Morgan, did you see that? Slam the door in my face.
Yeah.
In my face, infernal fool.
Mr. Stevenson. You know, that guy was awful scared.
This is the main road, isn't it?
Well, that's what the sign says.
Then where's the traffic? We've stood here for an hour. Doesn't make sense, that, on a main road.
Hey, wait, Mr. Stevenson. Here comes a truck.
Well, about time.
If you don't stop...
We'll make him stop. Driver! Driver!
Driver! Hey, driver, stop!
Stop! Driver, my plane. I had a forced landing out here. Could you drive me into the city? Did you hear me? I'll give you $25.
Okay, jump in.
Morgan, you better stay here with the plane. I'll send someone back.
Yes, sir.
I hope you're a fast driver.
Fast enough.
Well, for a while there, I thought there weren't any trucks on the road anymore.
Not many.
But this is the main highway. Now it's practically empty. Why?
Mister, I'm just a driver.
Some sort of labor disturbance, eh?
You kidding me?
What are you talking about?
I'm not talking, mister. You are.
Look here, I've been vacationing up in the woods for weeks. I deliberately haven't read a newspaper or heard a radio in all that time. But now that I'm back, oh, well, I might as well start taking it again. What's up? Well, why don't you answer me?
Mister, I'm just driving.
What is this anyway? All I want is a civil answer.
I don't know any answers, mister. You'll find them out for yourself.
$15, $20, $25. There you are.
Okay.
Well, I certainly didn't get any conversation for my money.
Are you getting off, mister?
Yes, of course. Manners certainly haven't improved while I've been away. Goodbye.
Paper? Paper, mister, paper?
Yes, of course, boys. Let me have one of each.
Huh?
I said one of each. Each newspaper.
Who are you kidding?
Say, what's come over everyone? Here, give me a Tribune, a News, Times, all of them. Well, don't stand there. I'm in a hurry.
Mister, don't you know?
Know what? What? Boy! Boy, come back here. Where are you going? Come back here. least my office is still here. Door's stuck. Fine business. Can't get even into my own office. Well, open up. Open up. No one in there? Door locked. Where's my key? Nice business. 11:30 and they haven't even opened the office. That's loyalty for you. Didn't expect me back so soon, I suppose. Entire office staff decided to take a vacation while... What in the... Desk. Files gone. Office empty. Where in the...
Are you looking for something, mister?
What? Regan.
Huh?
Regan.
Who are you?
Regan, don't you know me? What's going on here?
Well, Mr. Stevenson.
What's happened to my office? Where are all my things? What's going on here? Don't stand there with your mouth open. Tell me.
Dead? I thought you was dead.
What are you talking about? Everyone knew I was going on a vacation. What's happened to my things? Where are all my people? Answer me.
You don't know?
Know what? Talk words, man. What's happened to my business?
Mr. Stevenson, I can't tell you.
What do you mean you can't tell me? You're the manager of the building. Who moved out my office? Where are all my things? Answer me.
You're hurting me.
Answer me.
You can't ask questions, Mr. Stevenson.
What?
Go home, Mr. Stevenson, please. Go home quick.
Jean? Where are you? Jean? Jean?
Looking for somebody, fella?
Who?
Stand still. Frisk him, Joe.
Yeah. Who in the devil?
Keep your mouth shut.
How dare you? Get out of my house.
Start walking, fella.
Walking? What do you mean?
Somebody wants to talk to you.
What? What are you? Police?
Sure. Start moving.
But why?
Mister, get going.
No. If you're police, where are your warrants? Yes, where are your warrants?
Here.
No, go! Head. Room. Where? What? Oh, man. What did he...
You all right?
Yes.
No. You better not try to stand up. Take it easy.
Are they police?
Yeah, in a way.
Someone made a mistake.
No mistake, Mr. Stevenson.
My name. You know it.
Yeah. And I used to do business with your company once. Always treated me fine.
Who are you?
Me? Oh, nobody. Just sort of clean up.
Where am I?
Well, Mr. Stevenson, there are some things I can't tell you.
Mistake. Horrible mistake. I'm John Stevenson. I'm a respectable citizen. My wife. I've got to get in touch with Jean. She'll be worried. She wasn't home.
Now, take it easy.
No,
Mr.
wait, the mayor.
Stevenson.
Yes, the mayor.
No.
He's a friend of mine.
Mr.
Got to get the telephone.
Please, keep your
tell the
voice
mayor
down.
what's happened.
If they come in here again...
Let them come in. I've got nothing to be afraid of. I've done nothing. Come into my house without a warrant. They've got no right.
Now, Mr. Stevenson, you don't understand. Please, Mr. Stevens.
Understand what? Tell me.
Things are different.
Different? What do you mean? What's it got to do with this? With me?
Mr. Stevenson, it's something I don't understand. Where have you been?
Been? Out of the city, in the woods. Don't waste time, man. Call up the mayor. Tell him.
But that won't do any good.
Why not? There's been a mistake.
There's been no mistake, Mr. Stevenson. I guess maybe you're the only one in the whole country don't know about
Talk
it.
sense, man.
Well, I'm trying to. I don't know exactly how to say it.
Well?
Well, first that part of the Constitution, they threw it out.
Part of What the devil are you talking about?
Part of the Constitution. You know about rights. Threw it out. The way I got it figured out, when others ganged up on us, all them battleships and airplanes, well, there wasn't much we could do now, was there? Had to sort of, throw in the towel.
Are you trying to tell me that while I was away, there's been an invasion?
Invasion? Well, they ain't gone all the way. I mean, just this piece of the coast.
Get out of here.
What?
You heard me. Get out. Haven't I had enough today without listening to you, you crazy old fool?
But, Mr. Stevenson...
Get out, I tell you. Listen, someone out there, get this crazy old fool out of here. If this is a jail, get me my lawyer. What am I being held here for? What are the charges? Get me my lawyer. Get me my lawyer.
So, you still insist on having a lawyer?
Certainly. If there's some criminal charge against me, I have a right to have a lawyer.
Right. What right are you talking about?
You're obviously some sort of police official. Well, let me tell you, a horrible mistake has been made. I'm no criminal. I'm John Stevenson, an ordinary businessman. Call Mayor Alden, he'll tell you.
He'll tell us nothing. The man is of no importance.
No importance? But the mayor.
The mayor of what? The Worms?
Worms?
The man is dead.
Oh.
But that, too, is of no importance. What is important to me is you and your activities.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your so-called vacation trip. Whom did you meet?
Meet? What do you...
Don't ask questions. Answer them. You've been out of the city for weeks. Suddenly you return. Where were you?
On my vacation, of course. Is there any law against that?
For the last time, don't try to be clever with me.
Once and for all, will you tell me what the charges are against me? There's been some kind of terrible mistake, all right. But tell me what the charges are. Give me a chance to clear myself.
I have wasted quite enough time with you, Mr. Stevenson.
Let me post bond. Let me call my lawyer. You've no right to keep me here. My wife, she wasn't home when I was taken away.
Yes,
She'd be worried.
Yes, of course, your wife. Have you any idea where your wife is, Mr. Stevenson?
Why, home, I suppose. Yes, she must be there now. If you'll hand me the phone.
She is not home, believe me.
Why do you say that?
All right, Sergeant.
In there. Jean, what are you doing here? What is it? Jean, stop crying. I'm all right. There's been some crazy mistake, but... Jean, why should you cry like this? You never cry. Jean, the children, are they all right? Jean, talk to me. Stop crying and talk to me.
She knows better.
Better? What are you talking about? Jean, lift your face. What's happened? What's wrong?
Take her away.
No, she'll stay here. Jean, you tell me what this is about. Has everyone gone crazy? What? No, let go of her, you bastard! John! Let go of me! Bring her back here! Bring her back here! I'll kill you! Jean!
You will be quite calm now, eh, Mr. Stevenson? Yes, I'm sure you will. We have quite a technique for calming down unreasonable people, haven't we? So you still persist in talking. So, discipline. That is the first lesson you must learn in this new state of ours. Discipline. Always discipline. It is very strange, Mr. Stevenson. You've been here now over an hour, and yet there is very little fear in your face. I wonder why. Astonishment? Yes, a sort of astonished wonder in your face, as if you can't believe... Could you possibly be ignorant of the facts? This glorious new state that we are planting here. This fulfillment of the dreams some of us have had since the day we heard a voice telling us of our destiny. A dream that will come true. This will soon be our nation now, Mr. Stevenson. Ours, all of it. Your men are fighting, yes, but we will win. Wonder in your face? Yes. Sometimes I ask myself, can it be true? The wonder of it, yet no wonder of it. The plan, Mr. Stevenson, the plan, always it was there and always we followed it. We poured our propaganda in on you. Yes, we used your own weaknesses against you. We cried, let us speak, it is our right. How simple it was to use your own rights against you, so now you have no right, Stevenson. No one has right but we who are leaders. I was quite carried away, wasn't I? I must not forget to let you speak. We want to know many things. Every detail of your airplane trip, whom you saw, which of our enemies are hiding up there where you were. I warn you, answer quickly, Stevenson. Who were your friends? Which of our enemies did you meet? Who were your friends? Whom did you meet? Where did you go? Whom did you meet? Where did you go?
Put him here.
Yeah. Dead yet?
No, not yet.
Dead yet? No, not yet. Who said that? I can't see. All mixed up. Vacation. Enemies of the state. Airplane. I don't know. All mixed up. No. Got to stop. Got to think. Oh, pain. No. Got to think things out. What's happened to me? What?
Our glorious new state.
We who are the leaders.
This will be our nation soon.
Voices in my head. All mixed up. Think things out. I've got to go crazy. From the start. Yes, from the start. Vacation. Coming back from my vacation. Landed plane.
Go away. Go away.
Yes, that farmer.
That guy was awful scared. Awful scared.
Yes, Morgan, you said that.
I don't know any answers. You'll find them out for yourself.
Yes, truck driver.
Mister, don't you know? Mister, don't you know?
Yes, newsboy, he too.
You can't ask questions, Mr. Stevens. Things are different. You can't ask questions, Mr. Stevens.
Yes, they said that. Everyone said that. Everyone talking to me, trying to tell me. I didn't know. I don't know.
This will soon be our nation.
It isn't true. No. It's all in my head. Jean, where are you? Jean, where are the children? Jean. Did I just cry out? Cry out? Why should I cry out? My name is John Stevenson. I have a business in the Central Building. I have a house in Arcade Street. I have a wife, 2 children, a boy and a girl. We have a good life. A good life.
Is he dead?
Not yet.
Dead? Dead? Dead?
Why do I keep thinking that? Who said it to me?
Dead? Dead? Dead?
Yes. I know. I remember. Going to kill me. I'm an enemy of the state.
Our glorious new state.
But it's so funny. John Stevenson, 832 Arcade Street, enemy of the state. I went on a vacation. I came home, and I'm an enemy of the state. Yes, my wife, the children, that's what he said. Everyone, enemies of the new state. How? It's madness. I'm me. I can do what I want. I can get up out of here. Yes, I will get out of here. I'm John Stevenson. You hurt me. Blood. No, I will get out of here. You can't accuse me and not give me a trial. You can't come into my house. You can't take away my business. I'm a free man. I'm an American.
This will be our nation soon. Ours.
How could that be?
Seeing as we weren't ready, there wasn't much we could do now, was there? Let's mind our own business. Nothing to do with us.
Who said that?
Let's mind our own business. Nothing to do with us.
I remember. I said that. Yes. All the time. I said that.
Men have no rights.
None of my business?
We spit on freedom.
None of my business?
Right is right.
None of my business?
Our leader, our people, our world.
None of my business? How could I? Why did I?
Don't antagonize them. We'll have to do business with them. Let them talk. Mind their own business. Don't antagonize them. We'll have to do business.
All the things I said.
Seeing as we weren't ready, there wasn't much we could do now, was there?
Our glorious new state!
Dead yet? He will be. Dead yet? He will be.
I do understand now.
He will be.
I wanted everything, and I didn't want to risk anything to keep what I had. What I had. What I had.
Your home is your kingdom.
Your own God is your God. Say what you want to say.
Write what you want to write.
Trial by jury.
Sanctity of person. Due process of law.
What I had.
John!
Gee, is that you? No, in my head. So dark. There's blood in my... So dark.
Dead yet? He will be. Dead yet? He will be.
Gene, I'll tell you something very funny. I'm not afraid to die. No. I'm afraid to go on living. If all this isn't really a dream, bad dream, then I don't want to go on living. Everywhere I turn, they'd be there.
Shut your mouth. You can't do that. Come with us. We accuse you. Shut your mouth. Give us that. Keep moving. Attention. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
No, I can't live with that. All my life I lived with freedom. Gene, we didn't know it was freedom, did we? Living in our house, a good life, our neighbors, not hating anybody, and driving in the country with the kids wherever we wanted to go, and feeling sure of the future for the kids because whatever was wrong here, we ourselves could fix with work and with our votes and with what we knew was right in our hearts. I never said, this is freedom. But it was. It was. When they talked to me about losing it, I said, don't be fools. No one will take it from us. I thought freedom was like the air, always with me as long as I lived. I thought I didn't have to do anything about it. Gene, I was wrong. I've got the words now to say it. What I had wasn't a gift. It was a victory. And I can't live without it. Do you hear me out there? I won't live without it. To say what I think is right. To do what I think is right. That's the only life I want. It is life. I'll live for it. I'll fight for it. This precious freedom.
This is Arch Obler. May I present the leading actor of our play tonight, Mr. Raymond Massey.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this. At the opening of tonight's drama, Arch Obler said, this is a play of a tomorrow which should never happen. I know all of you agree with me that this kind of a tomorrow must never happen. And it can never happen. As long as we all dedicate ourselves to live for the freedom of our fathers and the future freedom of our children.
Every Man's Theater, written especially for radio by Arch Obler.
just listened to This Precious Freedom, as heard on the December 30th, 1939 broadcast of Arch Obler's plays. Next, we bring you an episode of Inner Sanctum that aired on December 7th of 1941, as Franklin D. Roosevelt called it, a date which will live in infamy. On that day, Japanese forces launched a surprise attack on Hawaii's Pearl Harbor, damaging 21 American ships and killing over 2,400 U.S. sailors, Marines, soldiers, and civilians. For the preceding 2 years, the United States had remained neutral in the Second World War, although it had been providing vital aid to nations like France, Great Britain, and China. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, the U.S. fully entered the war as a participant, declaring war on Japan. Within a few days, Germany and Italy responded by declaring war on the U.S., and the Americans reciprocated, committing to fight the Axis forces both in Europe and in the Pacific. As this episode of Inner Sanctum was broadcast, on the evening following the Japanese sneak attack, Americans were still in shock at the drastic turn of events, finding themselves dragged into the global conflict. While they had likely been listening to news updates on the radio most of the day, the macabre and campy stories of Inner Sanctum may have offered some a much-needed break from the harshness of reality for a short time. And now, Island of Death, as presented by Inner Sanctum in December of 1941.
Following Japan's declaration of war on the United States, Hawaii has been under 2 air attacks today. More than 10 persons were wounded when enemy planes machine-gunned a town near Honolulu, according to a Reuters dispatch. And General Douglas MacArthur has ordered all women and children in Manila to evacuate the seacoast and move to areas inland. The Dutch East Indies has just declared war on Japan, and Costa Rica in South America has also declared war. Keep tuned to this station for further developments.
Inner Sanctum Mystery, brought to you by the makers of Carter's Little Liver Pills, the best friend to your sunny disposition.
Good evening, friends. This is Raymond, your host, welcoming you again to the Inner Sanctum. Come in, won't you? Why am I smiling? Oh, but I always smile when I open the creaking door on Sunday night. You see, each week when I say good evening, I think to myself, a good evening for what? And of course, there's only one answer to that question. A good evening for a murder.
Tonight, Inner Sanctum Mysteries brings you The Island of Death, an original radio mystery drama written by Robert Newman and presented for your entertainment by the makers of Carter's Little Liver Pills. Friends, a pleasant disposition shouldn't be just a once-in-a-while affair. It ought to be a regular thing. See if you can't make it regular by encouraging regularity with Carter's Little Liver Pills. Let them wake up the flow of one of your most vital digestive juices and prove to yourself that Carter's Little Liver Pills are the best friend to your sunny disposition.
Now I think we're ready to begin. Ready to begin as strange and terrible a tale as ever turned a man's hair gray overnight. A tale of voodoo, conjuring, black magic. Oh, now you're smiling. You don't believe in voodoo, huh? Good. Now turn down the lights, pull your chair up close, and listen to the story of the Island of Death. Come with me to the Dark Island, the secret magic island, Haiti. It is night. A fierce tropical storm is raging. The car drives slowly down the road with a cane field on one side of it, a jungle on the other. Now which way?
I don't know, John.
Last Landon. Why did he let us go off alone? How are we going to get back there?
But he told us not to go off alone, John. John, look.
Where?
Ahead there. An old native walking up the road. Oh, maybe he can...
Yeah. Hey, you! Hey! Oh, what's the matter with him? Is he deaf? Now, you keep blowing the horn while I put my coat on and go after him, Muriel.
All right, John. But there's something wrong with it.
Hey.
It doesn't work.
Well, it was working just a minute ago. Now, what's the name of...
Something, monsieur.
Oh, so you did hear me. Why didn't you come when I called you?
I am not in the habit of coming when I'm called that way, monsieur. Besides, Though I am an old man, my ears are very sensitive. The noise of your horn pained me. That's why I stopped it.
You stopped it? Why, you... Well, okay. We're looking for the plantation St. Jack. Are we on the right road?
You are on the right road for many things, Monsieur Toad.
Hey, how did you know my name?
It was told me.
Oh. Well, how do we get there?
If you go down this road 1 mile, you'll see it on your right. And when you get there, well, perhaps we will meet again.
If we do, I'll... Hey, where did he go to?
Oh, I don't know. It has disappeared.
Step back off the road into the jungle. Well, at least we know where we are now.
Yes. John,
Hey.
do you suppose he was a papaloi, a witch doctor?
What on earth makes you think that?
I don't know. Well, he looked and talked. And after all, the horn did stop working.
Coach? That you, Coach?
No, Alan. Me.
Noel. All right. Sorry, Mrs. Coach.
Alan, we have to make things even more difficult than they are already.
Would it make things any easier if I pretended that we were just old friends? It didn't matter to me that you'd married him instead of me.
No, Alan, I guess not.
I'm sorry, Muriel. Hello, Alan. Order me a drink, will you? Of course. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Coach.
Yes, Monsieur Randall. How was it?
Did you find out what was wrong with the horn?
Yeah, one of the wires had come loose. Met an old native on the road, and Muriel's convinced that he was a witch doctor.
But it's just that he was so strange, and, well, even though I know that there are no such things...
What we know or believe isn't terribly important. What is important is what the natives believe. They don't like being laughed at. You mean they really still believe in voodoo, stuff like that? Well...
your drinks, Monsieur.
Up here. Do you believe in voodoo?
But naturally, Monsieur.
Oh, this is funny. This is really funny. Hey, what's that?
The drums. Nothing, Monsieur. Just the steel hands doing the Dutch Congo.
Oh. Well, they can't have done a hard day's work if they've got enough energy to dance at night. I think maybe I'll go down there.
No, Monsieur. No.
What do you mean I must not?
I am sorry, Monsieur. I just meant, well, if you are interested in voodoo conjuring, perhaps I could show you some.
You, Pierre?
Oh, I am no papalois, Monsieur Randall. I have some skill with the knucklebone, telling fortune. And if Monsieur Coates would like...
No, why not? Go ahead, Pierre.
Very well, Monsieur. There. An arrow 9 times. That means unhappiness.
For whom?
I see a city far away from here. I see 2 men, both in love with the same woman.
Yeah, easy, Alan. Let him finish. Go on, Pierre.
One of the men is rich, powerful. The other is not. The one who is rich has his rival sent away, and in his absence marries the girl. She knows she is making a mistake.
Oh, she does she? Why, you ain't alive.
Stop!
You coach. How dare you hit him for 2 cents?
All right, Mr. Bender. You did not hurt me.
Oh? Well, I haven't even started yet. You're fired. Just a second, Coach. Oh, Brandon. I had a hunch you weren't getting as much as you could out of the natives, that you were too soft with them. Now I know it. You're fired, too.
John, so that's why you insisted I come down here with you.
Of course. Don't you think I know that you're still in love with him? Okay, Coach, you asked for it, and I'm... No, you're not, Alan. I've got a gun here. Now you stay where you are. I'm going to have the field hands hunt and really show them who's boss.
Alan. Oh, Alan.
All right, Alan. Being fired doesn't bother me. But the other things, are they true?
That is really you are love. Need you even ask?
Monsieur Bender, excuse me, but I think you should know. The drums, it is not the Dutch Congo. It is the service petrol. Marron is down at the surf.
What?
Who is Marron?
He's the most famous witch doctor on the island. John may be a swine, but he tends with him. Listen, Muriel, you stay here with Pierre. I'm going after John.
Yes, I'm looking for a man named... Oh. You are Cimarron, aren't you?
I am.
Another white man came down here a few minutes ago, Cimarron. You know where he is?
Yes, sir. He said he would pay well to see some voodoo. He said this petrol. He's in the Hunpur, the temple.
What? There's no temple here in the village.
There is not. Come with me into this hut. That iron ring there, lift it up.
A trap door.
Now down the steps. Here is the Hunpur. There is open.
Good. John. What do you want, Alan? Got to get out of here right away. That's exactly what I've been looking for. The place where they hold their spookaroo. Listen, John, I never did like you much, and I shouldn't really care what happens to you, but the white-haired native that brought me in here, you know who he is? Sure. The old coot I met on the road earlier this evening. He happens to be Cimarron, the most powerful papaloi in Haiti. Yeah? Well, when I get finished with him, he won't show his face around this plantation again in a hurry, but...
Alan! We are ready to begin. White man, I warn you, Jedediah himself will be here. There is no telling what shape he will take. Whose body he will follow.
Never mind the warnings. Go ahead.
Very well. Happy, Papa, the drums. From on high, the little air, from the jungles of the night, come hither, come, see the body, loose its soul, point its feet this way, and come hither, come, there. He has taken the body. He's coming. Quick, Patsy. The war water. Sprinkle down the ground in front of the altar.
Hey, what is this all about? What do they think they're doing?
The bells of death. He's coming. Hither comes.
Listen, you hear them? Something is coming. What do you mean, something? Listen, Julius. You who or what it is? No, not yet. There. Holy smoke. There. They're white.
The youngers come. Down.
A woman. A white woman. Walking as if she was asleep or in a trance. As soon as she gets to the altar, we'll be able to see. Oh! Great Scott! It's Mary!
Coates insisted there was no such thing as voodoo. Dared the witch doctor to invoke the god Jedediah. And when the god did appear, he found he'd taken possession of the body of his wife. Very unusual. But not any more annoying than when a simple thing like a mean, sulky, gloomy disposition takes possession of us. Oftentimes irregularity is entirely to blame. So the sensible thing to do is get right after it with Carter's little liver pills. Now don't let the gloom of irregularity hold you back, keep you from enjoying life and getting ahead in the world. Wake up the flow of one of your most vital digestive juices with Carter's little liver pills. Let them help you to feel up to that and bubbling with enthusiasm, and alive with the glorious feeling that goes with regularity. Just give Carter's little liver pills a trial. And I think you'll agree that Carter's little liver pills can really be the best friend to your sunny disposition. All right. Do you still think voodoo is all nonsense? Oh, you're not so sure now. But you still want me to go on with our story. Very well. Just a moment later now, and Alan Brandon and John Coates are still sitting in the subterranean temple, transfixed with horror.
Muriel. But we left her up at the house. It can't be. But it is. She's in some kind of a trance. Blast that witch doctor. I'm going to... You fool. Anything now that can tell what would happen to her.
I waited enough. We called you again.
Look. Look, they're all kneeling. Bowing to her.
You're nobody with the power we've given you. Bless us, Father. Yankapad. 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 By night and by day, through the 4 seasons, as the green things go, watch over us, O Yeda, and bless us.
Look, she's raising her hands. She's blessing them.
And now, the image, the goat without horns, take it in your hand, Yeda. Breathe your spirit into it.
Look, an image. She's picking it up. Putting it to her lips. You black devil, I'll cheat you. You idiot, what have you done? What I should have done before, killed him. Probably killed not only him, but Muriel, too. Look. Yeah, she's just fainted. Let's get her out of here. What's the house now, quick? Inside here. Put her on the couch. She's still unconscious. Her pulse is pretty weak. Here, some brandy, hurry. Why did they let us go like that? Not even try and stop us. All of them just sitting there, staring. I don't know, but I'd have been happier.
Here you are, monsieur. What happened to Madame?
That blasted witch doctor team are on some kind of a ceremony with a goat.
The blessing of the goat without horns.
He must have hypnotized her or something like that. But he won't try any more of his voodoo tricks on her or anybody else. I killed him.
Killed him? Killed Timarone?
Yeah, hold her head, Branwell. I give her some of this brandy. All right.
Brandy. I am afraid that will not help, monsieur. You do not give brandy to someone who is dead.
Dead? What are you talking about?
Her heart is still beating, yes. But she is not really alive. You see, her soul left her body when Timarone called to her. When you killed him, it could not find its way back. It is out there somewhere. Now, wandering around, lost in the night.
Why, you, John, haven't you done enough harm already? Well, we've got to get a doctor for her. Right away.
Yes, monsieur. For if her soul does not find its way back soon, it will never come back. But there is no white doctor that can help her.
Will you shut up? Where's the nearest one, Alan? Dr. Grostein, about 9 miles up the road. I'll show you the way. All right, well, come on. You stay here and watch up here. And if anything happens to her...
Yes, monsieur. I will stay.
Are you coming, John? Hurry up. Yes, all right. This soul is gone, wandering around somewhere in the night. She's fainted, that's all. Maybe it's a fever and she's out of her head. Well, which way? Shortest way is that way there. You mean through the jungle? But it's dark. We won't be able to see her. Listen, Coates. You may not know it, you may not care, but Muriel's life is in danger. I'm not sure a doctor can help her. But I'm going to get one if I have to crawl on my hands and knees. Alan! Wait! How much further? Are we going to have to go? I don't know. Can't be much further. Yeah. That's what you've been saying for the last hour. We're lost. That's what we are. Lost somewhere here in the jungle. Listen. Don't. Yeah. And I don't care what you do. But I've had enough of this. I'm going that way. Oh, no, wait. Come here. Don't you realize it? Alan, look. Huts. Fire. We're out of the jungle. Safe. It's a village.
No, Coates.
Are they, Billy? Stevenson. The native quarter of the plantation. Huh? What do you mean? I mean, we've been walking in a circle and we're back where we started from. Why, it's impossible.
No, monsieur. It's not impossible. It is true.
Pierre. What are you doing here?
I knew this is where you would end up, so I came down here to wait for you.
It's a trick, that's what it is. You did this, the two of you.
No, monsieur. It was not us. It was he, Maron.
But he's dead.
Yes, he's dead. But come over here.
Maron. Lying in state.
Yes, monsieur. And there in his right hand, an egg. It is the fast catch conjure. Monsieur Coates, your life is in that egg. And as long as he holds it, you can never leave here.
Never leave? But I've got to. I can't stand anymore. Ever since I shot him, those drums, the jungle surrounding us, waiting. Now listen, Pierre. I don't care what it costs. I don't even care about Muriel. But I gotta get away from here.
Oh, but that is very easy, monsieur. The egg. If you will take the egg from Cimarron's fingers, smash it, you will be able to go.
Take it? But that means that I'd have to touch him and all right. I'll do it. He's holding it so tightly, it almost as if... There. Here it is.
Drop it. Break it.
There. Now, can I go?
In just a moment, monsieur.
But you said that
Monsieur. But I would not advise you to move at just this moment. Turn around. Slowly.
A snake? Bushman. Deadliest snake there is.
Not just a bushman. It is Damballa. Look well at the snake for Damballa. Look well so you will know it again.
That's the Damballa. I've had enough of this. Now I'm getting out of here and I'm taking Muriel with me. Start walking both of you. Back to the house. All right. Now you stop right there. Now you listen. I'm going to get the car. Back it up here. You're going into the house, and you're going to bring Muriel out here. Coach, she shouldn't be moved now, so you do as I say.
Perhaps we had better. Come with you then.
I can. All right. Yeah, just a second.
Yes, monsieur.
I'm asking you this as a friend. Isn't there anything that can be done? Any way she can be saved? You see, I love her.
I know, monsieur. But you know what is written. An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth. A life for a life.
You mean Cimarron? But she didn't have anything to do with it.
No, monsieur. That is why I think she will record it. Now that what has to be done has been done.
Muriel, darling, are you all right?
Yes, Alan, I just feel terribly tired and weak. Is it... What happened?
You don't remember?
Well, the last thing I remember was John going down to the native quarter and you going after him. Where is John?
He's outside getting the car. Should never have brought you down here with him. He's going to take you away.
Away? Oh, no.
After all, he is your husband.
I don't care. I hate him. I hate him.
Madame was not alone in hating him. And, well, I do not think she will worry about him anymore.
What do you mean?
Somehow, I have the feeling that... Listen.
Oh! Hey there, Muriel. We'll go. Come on, Pierre. There's his car, but where's he? There he is.
Yes, monsieur.
John, what happened? What...
there, monsieur. Crawling back into the jungle.
A bushman. The same one that... It can't be the same one he shot at.
Perhaps it is the mate of the one he shot.
Wait. There's only one way the snake could have been. It was in the car. How could it get it? Yeah. You did it.
No, monsieur. The egg in Cimarron's hand. The egg with his life in it. Have you forgotten that he broke that himself?
Now, do you believe in voodoo? You don't? Oh, no. Come here. Come here a little closer. I'll whisper something in your ear. Neither do I.
And let me whisper this in your ear, folks. There are just 15 shopping days until Christmas, full of rush, hurry, and crowd. About all you can do is face things armed with a good disposition. So don't let irregularity get you down. Get after that logy, cross, irritable feeling with Carter's Little Liver Pills. Let them wake up the flow of one of your most important digestive juices and help turn those 15 shopping days into 15 topping days, full of the glorious, glad-to-be-alive feeling that goes with regularity. Remember the name, Carter's Little Liver Pills. Yes, and remember this, too. Christmas comes but once a year. But year-round, Carter's Little Liver Pills can be the best friend to your sunny disposition.
Well, this is Raymond, your host again, getting ready to close that creaking door to the inner sanctum until the same time next week. And don't forget, there's safety in numbers, so be sure to have all your friends listen with you. Remember, all names of characters used on the Inner Sanctum Mystery broadcast are entirely fictitious. Now, if you should happen to get into an argument with anyone about whether the dead come back from the grave, about ghosts without horns, black magic, and conjuring, whatnot, remember the old saying, voodoo unto others, you would have them voodoo to you. Have you read this month's Inner Sanctum Mystery novel, Trial by Fury, by Craig Rice? On sale at your favorite bookstore. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Listeners, be on guard. Don't let it sneak up on you like a thief in the night. What is it? Listen to this report from the Harris home as Mrs. Harris says to her maid.
Hannah, I'll never give another party. I'm going straight to bed. Oh, before dinner, ma'am. I'm exhausted. All those chatty, noisy women depress me so. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to blame the guests, ma'am. You've been kind of edgy and cross all week. Not like yourself at all. Oh, you're right, Hannah. I'm sorry. Oh, I know how it is. And when I get to feeling that way, I know it's time to try Carter's Little Liver Pills.
Right. And when you don't feel good, try Carter's Little Liver Pills. They do the work of calomel, but have no calomel in them. For they are simple pills made of vegetable drugs. They wake up the flow of one of our most vital digestive juices. When this vital juice flows at the rate of 2 pints a day, it helps to digest our food and bring back the glorious feeling that goes with regularity. Then most folks feel like happy days are here again. But be sure you get the genuine Carter's Little Liver Pills. 25 cents at all drugstores. This is the Blue Network of the National Broadcasting Company.
You just listened to Island of Death, as heard on the December 7th, 1941 broadcast of Inner Sanctum. By 1943, the United States military was already engaged in warfare in the Pacific against Japan. They were also mobilizing troops to the European theater in support of Allied forces and resistance movements standing against the occupying armies of Germany and Italy. In France, the resistance against Nazi occupation was led by Charles de Gaulle and his Free French forces after Germany dissolved the French government during the invasion. The spirit of the French resistance was admired by much of the rest of the world. and as American forces prepared to launch a counteroffensive alongside allies Great Britain and Russia, the resistance helped lay the groundwork for success. In April of 1943, Arch Oboler was several years into his tenure as the writer and producer of the radio program Lights Out. His passion for opposing fascist regimes had not faded, and he still frequently delved into blatant propaganda in his writing, both in some of the scripts for Lights Out and in his work on another radio show, To the President, which often featured famous actors as they helped Oboler bring attention to wartime concerns of the everyday American citizen. The episode of Lights Out we present to you now was one of Oboler's most overt works of propaganda on the show, portraying the immortal spirit of the French resistance and foretelling of the impending vengeance the Allied forces would bring to their Nazi occupiers. And now, Execution, as presented by Lights Out in April of 1943.
Ironized Yeast presents Lights Out. Everybody.
It is later than you think.
This is Arch Oboler. Tonight the makers of Ironized Yeast bring you a story not of imaginary terrors. No, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's play will thrill and chill you beyond any power of the supernatural, because this story is based on cruel, grim reality. So tonight we urge you not to avoid this excitement and tension. Rather, we urge you to turn your radios up and listen as you've never did before.
Herr Himmler.
Heil Hitler. Well, mein Führer, I have the report. Now, look here, Herr Hitler, it's no use getting so red in the face. That won't help anything. What happened, happened, and as long as we know why it happened, I'll see to it won't happen again. So nothing is lost and something is gained. Now, here, I have the report here. It arrived by courier only 5 minutes ago. I rushed it right up. Didn't even stop to read it myself. So, I will read. Official report on the Renoir incident as made by Captain Hans Mauchlich to Major Heinrich von Trobowitz, Commanding Officer 3rd Division Army of Occupation at Headquarters Paris. Heil Hitler. I, Hans Mauchlich, Captain, member of Elite Guard assigned to 3rd Division Army Occupation, being in my right mind and in full realization of the consequences to me, make the following statement. On the day of April 7th at 2 o'clock in the morning, Sergeant Karl Fischl, while on patrol duty in the town of Renoir, was shot at by unidentified woman and slightly wounded in the left thigh. In accordance with orders
radioed from Paris headquarters, I at once placed the entire population of Renoir under arrest, and in accordance with further orders received, collected 50 female hostages to be hanged in the village square unless the criminal who had shot Sergeant Fischl was turned over to me at once. These French women were placed in the basement of the town hall, and precisely at sundown, having assembled the populace in the public square, I mounted the scaffold platform which had been erected there and spoke to this village of criminals.
Attention! Attention! I warn you, no disturbances, or I will give the order to fire. Now for the last time, who among you is guilty of this crime? Speak! So, very well. The next time, every man and woman in this town will be deported for hard labor in the Reich. This time, we will proceed with the executions. Silence! Sergeant, the first prisoner.
At this point in my report, may I explain that the 50 women to be executed had been picked at random by squads sent through the town a few hours before. I personally knew none of them, but I personally counted them as they entered the place of imprisonment, and I personally posted the guard. That I know.
The first prisoner, bind her hands up to the platform. Noose around her neck. So, tighten the rope. Place her on the trapdoor. So, the prisoner will lift her head. Lift your head. Look at me.
At this point in the report, may I describe the prisoner. Sex, female. Age, indeterminate. Clothes, indeterminate. She lifted her face as ordered. Then a strange thing happened. She smiled. Yes, smiled.
smile? Why do you smile? Very well, the trap door. Hang her.
Herr Captain.
Well?
Her neck is broken.
Do not cut her down yet. People of the town of Renoir, the first of your women hangs here. The first evidence that to harm a soldier of the Holy Reich means death. Certain death. Remove the body. Bring out the next prisoner.
At this point in my report, may I explain my plan? To hang was not enough. No. These Frenchmen and their women and their children must learn their lesson in a way they would never forget. One by one, the women would be brought out. One by one, they would stand on the platform. One by one, the rope around the neck, the trap door, the body twisting and turning in death. Coming through that door, climbing then to the scaffold, and dying. 50 of them, and it would take hours. And these Frenchmen and these French women and their children would never forget this lesson.
Bring her here over the trap door. Rope around her neck. No, do not bind this one. It is better that they out there see her dance at the end of the rope. The other die too quickly. Ready?
Yes, Captain.
The prisoner will lift her face. Lift your face. Your face. You are related to the one who just died. Answer me. Very well. People of Renoir, you see before you the second of you who is to die for the crime against the Reich. This one I can see is related to the first. A sister, perhaps. It will not save her. The crime must be avenged. You laugh? Hang her!
Herr Captain, her neck is broken.
Broken? So small a woman? Why should... Sergeant, they drop too far. Shorten the rope. Let them struggle before they die. The next prisoner.
At this point in my report, may I state that all day it had been threatening rain. In spite of that fact, I had not felt it good psychology to postpone the executions. At this point, the time was 4:30, and the sky was getting quite dark, but I was determined to complete the executions. By the time the next woman stood on the scaffold, it was very dark.
People of Renoir, the third criminal to die for the crime against the Reich. The crime must be avenged. You laugh too? Why? You're going to die? Why do you laugh?
You will know.
Hang her.
At this point in my report, I will state that this woman did not die easily. I could tell that from the faces of the people and the animal cries that came to their lips as they watched this woman of theirs flinging about at the end of the rope. I was quite pleased.
Silence! Well, people of Renoir, she thought she would not die. You see, she is dead. There is no escape from the vengeance of the Reich. Bring up the next one. Stop that drum. Yes, people of Renoir, there is no escape from the power of the Third Reich. Today over all Europe, tomorrow over all the world. What power is there to stop us? All right, bring the prisoner up here, quickly.
At this point in my report, may I say it was darker than before. The clouds. There was a feeling of an electrical storm in the air.
Hurry her up there, hurry her up! Sergeant, turn on the floodlights. Let no one move. Shoot down anyone who tries to leave the square. Do not think the storm will make any difference. Here you are, and here all of you will stay until the last one of your criminals is hanged. All right, soldier, do not stand there. The noose, put it around her neck. No! Soldier, are you out of your mind? Why do you stand there? What is it?
Look at her. Look at her.
At this point in my report, I wish to state that I am not sure if I am in my right mind completely now. But at the time I am speaking of, I knew exactly what I was hearing and seeing.
Captain, look at her. I tell you, look at her.
You?
Sergeant.
Yes, Captain.
The bodies, are they down there?
Yes, Captain.
How many? Answer me, how many?
3.
3?
3.
So, you, woman, You think you'll make jokes with me? You are of the same family. Yes, that is it. You are of the same... Hey,
At this point in my report, I will state only that I immediately ordered the next prisoner up to the scaffold. The fifth prisoner.
Captain, this one, the same? You crazy fool, how can that be? Here, the searchlight, here. No. You are not... How can that be?
Sergeant, how many now? The truth, tell me the truth.
4, Captain.
The truth, I order you.
4 bodies, I swear it, Captain.
And their faces. Look at their faces. Answer me, their faces.
All the same, Captain. The same.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment now to look around to reassure ourselves that we are where we are in the free America of today, where thousands of people are able to say,
Man, oh man, am I going good. Making more money than I ever did. Sure, taxes are tough, and I'm putting my 10% in war bonds. But even so, I've got plenty left to spend for fun.
To spend for fun? Do you think our fighting men in Africa are having fun? Was it fun for our boys at Guadalcanal fighting off the Japs from foxholes? Being shot down in flames over Berlin, is that fun?
Why, no, but like I said, I'm putting my 10% in war bonds.
This is no 10% war, my friend. Our servicemen are fighting at 100%. And that's exactly why the news from Africa is good, why we won at Guadalcanal, why we're moving toward the offensive on other fronts. Do you want more American victories? Do you want our men to march into Berlin at the earliest possible moment?
Why, yes, of course.
Then back them up as they are fighting for us, 100%. Put that money you've got for fun into more war bonds. War is expensive, and if we hold back here on the home front, we'll needlessly prolong the war, thus throwing away thousands of American lives. Are dollars for fun more precious than the lives of American fighting men, of your fighting man? You know they're not. And remember, friends, the quicker the victory, the fewer lives lost. And if we want victory sooner, every American of us must do more. So go to your nearest bank or post office, wherever war bonds are sold in your town, and put every cent you don't really need into bonds. Do it for your own sake, and for the sake of our fighting men. They give their lives. We must lend our money.
At this point in my report, I say only that it began to rain, a terrible rain. And we stood there in the rain. The people all round the scaffold, my soldiers, and on the platform the hangman and I, and the woman. All the same.
You hang for vengeance, don't you, Nazi? One German soldier shot at by a French woman who had the blessed right to kill him. And you think you will have the vengeance with 50?
Laugh. It's always the same.
Shall I tell you about vengeance, Captain? You Germans think you know all about it. But let me tell you of the real vengeance.
Hey!
At this point in my report, I will tell you of my thoughts. These women, the same, was not possible. I left the scaffold and went below to where the bodies lay. With my flashlight, I looked. Broken necks. The faces quite the same. Shut off the light. I climbed back to the scaffold. I was not disturbed, because now I understood. The families of these French were large, and all these were sisters. 5 sisters. Yes, trying to frighten me. Well, that was ended with their broken necks. I ordered out the next woman for her execution.
People of Renoir, there will be no further demonstrations of any sort. You will stand there in the rain until all your women criminals are dead. 5 sisters have died. And I am certain that is the end of that family. And who is this frightened one with her hands in front of her face? All right, keep them there. Corporal, get the new noose around her neck. Hang her quickly. What? A face. Another one. Oh, you've wrenched such families, worthy of we Germans. But we have men, and you give birth to useless women. 6 women, and all of them born to be hanged.
Shall I tell you about vengeance, Nazi?
What?
You Germans think you know all about it. But let me tell you of the real vengeance.
Captain, the other one said those words.
Shut your mouth. You, woman, how do you know the words your sister said?
I said them.
How could you?
You think you know about vengeance, you Germans. Well, you don't. Vengeance, too, has to be based on truth. And what is your vengeance? You began a war once and lost it. To whom did you lose it? To these little people? To that little rabbi whose back you broke in a concentration camp? To that little child who suffocated under her mother's body in Poland?
At this point in my report, I state only that I made sure this one hanged until she was dead. And then I waited a little while before I ordered the next one out. The rain was very heavy. All the people stood there in the square below the scaffold, heads bowed to the rain. And in the light of the searchlights, they and the soldiers guarding them were like living dead, standing there unburied.
Captain, this one, she's the same.
What? Maya, bring her up here.
No, you hanged her and she's not dead. Not dead. Who is he? Run for your lives. Run. Run.
Bring her up here. She is not the same. She can't be the same one. Turn the searchlights on her.
The same one?
Run! Stand where you are. Men open fire. Shoot them down. Sergeant Corporal, where are you running? Stand, soldiers. Do not run. I order. The lights. Why did you turn out the searchlights? Turn them on. I order you to turn them on. My soldiers. Gone.
Are you frightened, Captain? Put the rope around my neck.
You are not sane. I saw you hang.
Put the noose around my neck.
The bodies. I can see them down there.
Hang me. You want your vengeance. 50 times the rope must stretch. 50 bodies piled like cordwood. And you call that vengeance? Shall I tell you of vengeance, Nazi? The vengeance of the people of the murdered republics. What was their crime? They wanted freedom from poverty. And your battleships stood off their shores, and your airplanes filled their skies and gave them blood to drink. Their own. The vengeance of the people of Poland. What was their crime? They wanted to live, just to live. So the treads of your tanks ground them into the dirt, and then your bombs lifted them out of the dirt. The vengeance of the people of Belgium, whose crime was that they were weary of a battle they did not quite understand because you had given them confusion. And so you stripped them of human dignity and made them slaves to live on bloody knees before the masters of your Reich. The vengeance of Holland. Oh, that will be a horrible vengeance, Nazi. For their crime was the crime of being men, of standing up and saying, this is our land and this is our freedom. Dare take them from us. So you swept over them. And when they could no longer fight, you took your vengeance by the murder of 40,000 of them. And the vengeance of Great Britain. Oh, that will be a terrible vengeance, Nazi. It will be a vengeance that will...
Oh. I will hang you. Rope around your neck. Now talk.
At this point in my report, I swear by the grave of my mother I tell the truth. I hanged this woman with my own hands. I made sure that she was dead. And then I reached down and cut the rope. I heard the body fall below in the dark. But when I got up off my knees and stood up on the scaffold again, another woman was there. And it was she.
The vengeance of Norway. Theirs, too, was the crime of free men content to live on their own land. And you put a swastika over their crosses and murdered their sons and starved their children. And the vengeance of the Balkans. So many vengeances, Nazi. Did you ever think of them? You with your little vengeances against the helpless, the women, the children. Did you ever think of this moving mountain of great vengeance that is sweeping toward you? The vengeance of the Russians, whose crime was that they wanted their own freedom, their own way, and who saw the hard work of 20 years ground under your Panzers and your Stukas. Oh, Nazi, theirs will be a terrible vengeance. Theirs will be...
And then there was another one. Another, but the same.
And the vengeance of the Americans. Their crime, that they were strong and they didn't like you and they laughed at you. And then their laughter turned to anger, and you were afraid of their anger, so you lifted another one's hand and gave them the treachery of a knife thrust in the back. And you drowned their men in the seas, and you...
I can report only what I saw. The trapdoor fell. She too was gone. The rope twisting and turning. And I was alone on the scaffold. Alone. I was alone. Yes, the rope twisting and turning. And I was alone. And then, who shall I swear this on? What do I believe in to swear this on? I heard footsteps coming up the steps to the scaffold, and I ran to the edge, and I looked. The lightning flashes were quick, one after the other, and by them I saw that I had hanged 8. And there were 42 left. And now they were coming up the stairs, these 42, one after the other, in a line that reached back across the square, coming to me. Who are you? What do you want? I report this. They came on the platform, one after the other. The scaffold moved under the weight of them. And then the lightning came again. And I saw all of them. She.
Poland, Belgium, Holland, Norway, Greece, Yugoslavia, Russia, Britain, America. I tell you, Nazi, no matter what the clever ones try to do at the peace tables, the people will not forget their vengeance. They will not forget their dead children and their dead wives and their dead sons and their dead mothers and their dead sisters and their dead lovers and their dead hopes and their dead wasted years. They will not stop at the borders of your Germany this time. They will march into it, into your Germany, the people. And their vengeance will be on every one of you who traded the cross for the swastika, and the great God of humanity for the little man who thought he was God.
Who are you? I report only this one last thing. As I asked the words, "Who are you?" suddenly it was no longer all these women speaking with one mouth, but in the rain and the lightning, I saw them moving together, and all of them began to become one woman, a terrible thing that grew and grew into the air. I lifted my face to see. The lightning crashed about the top of her, and it was still that woman, towering higher and higher into the air. And when she spoke, her voice was the thunder.
Listen to me, Nazi. When their vengeance comes, you shall not hide behind your little man. For his crimes are his crimes, and your crimes are yours. And each must pay for his crimes.
Who are you?
For the good people of this world will not die this time in vain. This time the vengeance will be their vengeance, and the everlasting peace their peace.
Who are you? I report, I asked that, and suddenly I was lifted in the air. There was thunder and lightning around me, too, and up where I was, her voice was a whisper.
I am a French woman who stayed away from my own land too long. So long that some of my countrymen had forgotten that even the memory of me lives only where men fight for me.
Who are you? I close my report. This Frenchwoman told me her name, and she told me a place. Through the thunder crash I heard her. And then the lightning struck, and I was falling through the air. And when I awoke, it was morning, and she was not there. And the scaffold was burned to the ground, and there were no bodies, and the village square was empty. This is the end of
my report. Can you imagine such a report, mein Führer? A woman who grows into the sky. Of course, the man will be shot. Wait a minute. There seems to be an addition to the report. It says, note, the French woman said she could be found at latitude 41 degrees north and at longitude 74 degrees west. Investigation indicates this is a place in the Western Hemisphere known as Bedloes Island. Further investigation indicates that there is only one Frenchwoman on this island. She is called the Statue of Liberty?
I see what you mean, Mr. Obler. The Nazis can kill people, but they can never kill the spirit of victory.
Yes, we've seen that proved over and over again in this war. We know how men, women, and children in France and Holland and Norway and every other country that's come under the Nazi heel are fighting back in every way possible. But we know equally well that the will to win is not enough. You can't fight the Japs or the Nazis with courage alone. The only way to fight these murderers effectively is in the language of bombs and bullets. Now, we on the home front who sleep in our comfortable beds and eat good meals in spite of shortages, we're being asked only to send our money to back up those who are fighting for our freedom. Well, if a Nazi isn't outside your door waiting to take you off to a concentration camp because you pray to your God on Sunday, or if a Jap isn't waiting with an executioner's sword, stained with the blood of an American aviator to cut off your head, it's only because all over the world, men and women of courage are fighting your battle. So the next time you take out $1 and think, oh, what can I buy now? Think again. Is there anything I want more than I want a world of peace and justice and security of loved ones back home again? And then do what your heart and mind tell you must do. Put every dollar and dime you don't need for actual necessities into this fight by putting them into war bonds and stamps. This may be our last chance to buy the right to live as free men.
Thank you, Mr. Obler. Friends, the makers of ironized yeast have been very happy to dedicate tonight's program to our government's second war loan drive. And now, Mr. Obler, can you tell us a little about next week's story?
Well, before I do that, I'd like to personally thank the Ironized Yeast folks for giving me the opportunity of presenting this play to you tonight. A word of thanks, too, to Edgar Barrier and Mercedes McCambridge, and to Hans Conried and Lou Merrill. As to next week, well, if you've ever wished on a star, listen in. For the play has the provocative title of The Heavenly Jeep. To you lovers of the off the beat, a cordial invitation to be with us when the Heavenly Jeep takes off.
Yes, tune in next Tuesday again for Arch Obler's eerie story, The Heavenly Jeep. And if you need more vitamin B1 and iron, be sure to try ironized yeast. But remember, there's only one ironized yeast. You'll know it instantly by the yellow and orange package and by the big letters IY on the container and on each tablet.
It is later than you think.
Down south, it's white shoe season, and even up north, you're beginning to see white shoes around town. And because of shoe rationing, lots of folks are giving their white shoes the best of care with Energine Shoe White. Energine Shoe White is made with the whitest pigment obtainable. It spreads over shoes easily and dries evenly with a real white, never a dingy off-white. So, to keep white shoes looking better longer, buy Energine Shoe White. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
You just listened to Execution, as heard on the April 27, 1943 broadcast of Lights Out. We proceed with our radio show chronicle of World War II, jumping ahead to June of 1944. On the 6th of June, known as D-Day, Allied forces launched Operation Overlord, the joint invasion of Normandy in France. This operation was one of the largest mobilizations of naval, air, and ground units in the war, involving over 1,200 airplanes, 5,000 naval vessels, and 160,000 troops. The result was a foothold for the Allied forces in France, which began the counteroffensive that would eventually retake Europe from the Axis armies and force the surrender of Nazi Germany less than a year later. For most of June 6th and the following days, Americans listened intently to radio news broadcasts as they gave updates on the successful operation and the subsequent push of Allied forces into occupied France. Regular programming was put almost entirely on hold for large networks like NBC and CBS. However, one of CBS Radio's most popular programs, Suspense, aired in its regular time slot 2 days after D-Day, bringing audiences the drama and mystery that they had come to expect from the program. This episode featured Thomas Mitchell, an Oscar and Emmy Award-winning actor who is most well known as Scarlett O'Hara's father in Gone with the Wind and as Uncle Billy in It's a Wonderful Life. And now, Case History on Edgar Lowndes, as presented by Suspense in June of 1944.
In the event of any important news developments, the sponsor will interrupt this program. Roma Wines present Suspense. Roma Wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
Salud.
Your health, senor. Roma Wines toast the world. The wine for your table is Roma Wine, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
The Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California, welcomes you again to this weekly half hour of Suspense. Tonight from Hollywood, Roma Wines bring you as stars two of the screen's most distinguished actors, Mr. Thomas Mitchell and Mr. Donald Crisp. They appear this evening in a play written for suspense by Robert Tallman, in which psychiatry is called upon to deal with a sick mind which has unknowingly been tempted thrice by murder. And so with the performance of Thomas Mitchell as the millionaire tycoon Edgar Lowndes and of Donald Crisp as the psychiatrist Dr. Aronson, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
Yes?
There's Mr. Edgar Lowndes here to see you, Dr. Aronson.
Lowndes? Edgar Lowndes? When did we get him for a patient?
I think you'd better talk to him, Doctor.
Yes, and I think he'd have to go through the usual routine.
I don't go through usual routines. I'm Edgar Lowndes. I dare say you've heard the name before, Doctor.
Well, who hasn't? Edgar Lowndes, the railroad magnate. Sit down, sir.
Thank you. Well, I'm a man of a few words, Doctor. Frankly, I'm at my wit's end. Why, if my business associates had any idea I was consulting a psychoanalyst, I'd be laughed off the floor of the stock exchange. But we'll never mind that. It's these headaches, Doctor, I've been having. And aspirin, codeine, nothing seems to help.
How long has this been going on?
A little over a month. Since the death of my wife, in fact. We were very attached, you know. Very attached.
Her death was a shock to you?
No, I wouldn't say a shock precisely. She'd been an invalid for years. Bad heart. Wasn't so much what happened the night she died, but the way it happened. Oh, but why shoot off my mouth to you about it? I've told the story 1,000 times till everybody's sick of hearing it.
Well, perhaps you haven't told all the story, even yet.
Well, as a matter of fact, that's the truth, Doctor. There's one little thing I left out. But the funny part of that is I didn't know it myself till yesterday.
And what was that?
Well, I was dressing for dinner. I was getting ready to go out when in comes my wife's servant. You know, her nurse. She's all aflutter about something.
Mr.
Lowndes, I hope you'll forgive me for bursting in like this, but Mrs. Lowndes...
Yes, speak
Well,
up,
she's
Carl.
resting quite well, Mr. Lowndes, but she did have that little attack this afternoon, and I can't be here this evening. And what with the servants' night out being tonight, I thought...
Yes, you thought I'd better stay with her, and I certainly will. Now you just go along about your business. I look after Mrs. Lowndes personally.
Oh, I knew you'd see it that way. You're a good, considerate man, Mr. Lowndes.
Edgar.
Feeling a little rocky, darling? Well, old Edgar's not going to let you down, not even if it means losing that war contract.
Oh.
I'm going to sit right here with you, sweetheart, and Lowndes, Reed, and company can go hang.
Oh, no, Edgar. There's no reason for you to stay, really. There isn't.
Just the same, I'm going to stay right here with my little wife this evening.
Really, Edgar, it's not necessary. If you'll just get the brown bottle out of the medicine chest, the digitalis, and leave it here by my bed with a glass of water.
And leave you here alone in this big house feeling the way you do? Not much, not for 100 war contracts.
Now, Edgar, do as I say. Just leave the medicine here by my bed, and everything will be all right. Now, go on, darling, and do as I say. Please, it's the brown bottle.
Now, Dr. Aronson, what would you have done under the circumstances? After all, I'd left her alone before and nothing had happened. And this dinner was important in a business way. That night was my big chance.
Your big chance? Yes, I suppose it was.
Well, to make a long story short, she died while I was out. Now, if only I'd stayed with her. That's what I kept telling myself. And people I told the story to kept telling me that I shouldn't reproach myself. After all, it could have happened to anyone. And then yesterday I was packing up her things, and I came across this bottle in the medicine cabinet. It was the digitalis. I'd left the wrong bottle by her bedside. That was what drove me nearly crazy, Doctor. Finding that bottle. It was bad enough leaving her alone, but making a blunder like that on the medicine, why, it made me feel almost like I'd murdered her.
But as you say, it was your big chance.
Huh? What do you mean? What are you trying to tell me? You mean you think I wanted to get rid of her?
You say that, Mr. Lowndes. I didn't. But I see our time is up. I can't talk to you any more today.
Oh, but you've got to. You can't leave me up in the air like this. Why, you've practically accused me of wanting to murder my wife.
Perhaps we'll understand your feelings towards your wife better, Mr. Lowndes, when we've discussed the others.
What others? Hey, what are you trying to give me?
Relief, Mr. Lowndes, for those headaches of yours.
Tonight, for suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as stars Mr. Thomas Mitchell and Mr. Donald Crisp, whom you have heard in the first act of Case History on Edgar Lowndes. Tonight's tale of suspense.
Far from the scene we've just left, far to the south, across the equator, is another scene I ask you to visit with me. It's just before the dinner hour on the beautiful roof terrace cafe of the Hotel Metropolitano of Guayaquil, Ecuador. We're finishing our appetizers, an excellent sherry, and lifting your glass, you remark to our host that you envy him such wine. He laughs. You're very kind, he says, but I'm afraid the compliment is misdirected. It is your own California you must praise for this splendid wine. And then he holds the bottle up, and looking at the label, you see Roma California Sherry. This could easily happen in many far countries where discerning tastes have found Roma wines a luxury, imported and treasured. For these are, in every sense, fine wines, excellent in flavor and character, from the rich vineyard country of California. Products of age-old skills in winemaking, aided by modern scientific quality controls and tests. And here in the United States, Roma wines cost astonishingly little, mere pennies a glassful, because here there is no import duty to pay, no overseas shipping costs. Such enjoyable flavor and quality, such low cost, such high wine value have won tremendous popularity for Roma wines. They are by far America's largest selling wines, enjoyed by millions with meals when entertaining anytime. To enjoy these delights yourself, ask for R-O-M-A, Roma wine. Made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
And now it is with pleasure that we bring back to our sound stage Donald Crisp as Dr. Aronson, and Thomas Mitchell in the title role of Case History on Edgar Lowndes. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
He's outside now, Doctor. Here are your notes on the case.
Oh, good. Just leave them here on the desk. And, oh, Miss Finchley.
Yes, Doctor?
From now on, when Mr. Lowndes is in the consultation room, I want you to keep an eye on my private office. Make sure that the recording equipment is in operation at all times. I want a record of every word he says in his own voice.
Is this a criminal case, Dr. Aronson?
I don't know yet.
But hadn't you ought to... I'm sorry, Doctor.
You can let him come now, if you will, Miss Finchley.
Yes, Dr. Aronson. The doctor will see you now, Mr. Lowndes.
Thank you. Well. Here I am again. Surprised to see me?
How are the headaches, Mr. Lowndes?
Well, sir, they evaporated just like that. I slept like a top. Don't know how you did it, but you've sold me on this psychiatry deal. So I thought while we were at it, Doctor, I might as well straighten out a couple of other little things that have been worrying me.
I rather thought there were others.
Now, listen, Doctor, don't start talking in riddles again. Maybe you were right. Maybe I did want my wife to die. Unconsciously, of course. Well, why not? She'd been an invalid for years, always complaining, never really getting anything out of life. Yes, sir. After I left your office yesterday, I thought the whole thing over, and I said to myself, Edgar Lowndes, you look at this thing squarely. Maybe you killed her. Maybe leaving the wrong medicine by her bed that night was not so much of an accident as you think it was. So what? You did her a favor. You did yourself a favor. She never really loved you anyway. If Jim Bascom...
Who's Jim Bascom?
Why, he died in a railroad accident. We were brakemen together on the old nickel plate road. Jim and me were like twins. Roomed together, worked together, liked the same thing, even fell in love with the same girl. Why, I remember the night it happened. We were leaving on the
Reckon we better climb on top, Ed. It's our signal.
Hey, wait a minute, Jim. There's Virginia.
Ah, bless her heart. I knew she'd come to see us. Oh, hurry up, sweetheart.
Oh, gee, I'm glad. I was afraid I'd be too late.
That's not a train in the whole nickel plate line. You wouldn't hold up for us, Virginia.
Oh, Jim.
Baby. Hey, what about a kiss for me, too?
Why, Edgar, you're jealous, I do believe.
Well, why not?
Oh, there. How's that?
Like my own sister. Ah, come on, Ed. They're getting impatient up there.
You've got to tell him this time. You hear me, Jim?
Yeah, I'll tell him. I promise, Virginia.
Hey, come on, Jim.
Coming, Ed. Coming. One more kiss, baby.
Oh, darling. My darling, take care of yourself, Jim.
I will, baby. Don't forget to send out the invitations.
I knew when I saw him kiss her like that, it was all up for me with Virginia. Jim told me when we were crossing the divide. He and Virginia were going to be married the minute they got back to Milwaukee. We were carrying an extra heavy load that haul, and when we started down the pass...
Ed, for the Lord's sake, watch me close. Don't turn your wheel till you see me turn mine. One jolt away, this train's rolling down the grade, and we'll all land in the ravine.
Sure, Jim. Don't worry.
I gotta be in good shape for that wedding, remember?
Yeah, I remember. I watched him walk back along the cars. It was pretty dark, and I had a cinder in my eyes since we left Salida. I thought I saw him reach the brake wheel on the other car and signal to me. I grabbed the wheel in front of me and braked my car with all the strength of my body.
Hey! For the Lord's sake, Ed!
Free of the car behind. The coupling on Jim's car had broken. The light changed as we crossed the switch, and the runaway cars raced out at a dead-end spur. I saw Jim's body jolt free of the splintering car and hurtle out over the gorge. Just then we plunged into a tunnel. I never found Jim's body. Well, So you can see why I think of trains in connection with death, can't you, Doctor?
Yes. Yes, the association is quite clear.
Uh-huh. Now, you're thinking I killed Jim, too, aren't you? Isn't that what you're thinking?
Is that what you're thinking, Mr. Lowndes?
I don't know what to think. Say, what are you trying to do to me anyway? I came here to get professional advice. You're trying to drive me crazy.
If that's the way you feel, perhaps you'd better try another doctor.
I will. By George, I will. That's just what I'll do.
Well, good luck, Mr. Lowndes.
Huh? No hard feelings?
Oh, of course not.
And you won't tell anybody about...
Why, what is it, Mr. Lowndes? You're trembling.
There it is again. It's happening again, Doctor. Say, Doctor, you've got to help me. You've got to. Forget what I said about getting another doctor. I need help.
Mr. Lowndes, calm yourself. What is it? What's happening again?
I'm hearing it again. The train. Like in the dream. Make it go away, Doctor.
But I hear it too, Mr. Lowndes. It's just a commuting train that passes over the bridge out there. Look out of the window. You can see it.
Oh. Oh, of course. Thank heaven. I thought the dream had...
You never told me about a dream before.
No, and I'm not going to. You know too much already.
Yes, Mr. Lowndes, I'm afraid you're right. I know too much already.
And I have kept a complete record of each interview with this patient by means of a recording machine concealed in my private office. There is no doubt that the patient has twice committed murder unconsciously, and on the day the patient stopped the analysis, he exhibited hysterical symptoms which were brought on by the sound of a railroad train.
Yes, go on from there, Miss Finchley. A new paragraph. The train is a death symbol for this man and appears to be the subject of a recurrent dream. The danger of the present situation lies in the fact that the patient's unconscious impulses have been brought to the surface without being rationalized. There is, in my opinion, a positive danger that the patient, in his present condition, may commit one or even more conscious murders, particularly should he take it into his head to board a railroad train.
Yes, sir? Pardon me, but I noticed you were traveling alone, too, and I wondered if you'd like to join me in a little game of cards.
Oh, well, that's a great idea. Come on in.
Thank you. Railroads are my line. Edgar Lowndes.
Not E.J. Lowndes?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, this is in the nature of an honor, sir. You're something of a tycoon, Mr. Lowndes.
Thanks.
My name's Ellis. Neckwear's my line.
Mr. Ellis, say, I could use a couple of neckties. Got any samples with you?
Oh, sure thing, Mr. Lowndes. Right here in this case. There you are, sir. Take your pick. Compliments of the Swalligan Cravat Company.
Now, this one strikes my fancy.
Well, go ahead. Take it. See any others you like?
Well, let me think.
Oh, hey, there's another tray under there.
Say, hey, look.
What?
Out the window there. See it?
I don't see anything. What are you doing? Stop!
So his line was neckwear, was it?
Yes, sir.
Pardon me. But I noticed you were traveling alone, sir, and I wondered if you'd like to join me in a little game of cards.
Oh, that's a good idea. Come in. My name's Jenkins. Cutlery's my line. Knives, scissors, and surgical instruments. What's your line?
Police of 5 Midwestern states are on the lookout tonight for the homicidal maniac who stalked the corridors of the Lightning Express transcontinental luxury train, claiming the total of 3 victims murdered in cold blood. Edgar J. Lowndes, an executive of the railroad who was aboard the train on the fatal night, has posted a personal reward of $50,000 to anyone giving information leading to the arrest of the murderer.
Well, it's happened.
There was nothing you could have done to prevent it, Doctor. Even if you'd sent your report to the police, there wasn't enough evidence.
And there still isn't enough evidence. Well, you run along. I'm going to stay here and finish these reports in longhand. You can type them in the morning.
You're sure you don't need me?
Absolutely.
I think I'll take your advice. Good night, Doctor.
Good night. Oh, Miss Finchley! I almost forgot to tell you... Oh, she's gone. What a nuisance.
Talking to yourself, Doctor?
Lowndes, how did you get in here?
The door was unlocked. Would you rather I'd come back during office hours?
Why, yes. I'd rather you did, Mr. Lowndes. Was it very urgent?
It's the headaches, Doctor. They've come back. It started again about a week ago.
Well, that's after what happened on the train.
Doctor, tell me the truth. Did I commit those murders, or didn't I?
You're the only one who knows the answer to that.
Something to do with the dream, I think.
Oh, yes, the dream. We were getting around to that when you left here the last time. Now, tell me about it.
Well, I hear the sound of the train, and I'm sitting there beside someone, a stranger, I think. He's wearing a checked waistcoat, and there's a heavy gold watch chain with an elk's tooth suspended from it, like the one my father used to wear when I was a child in Wisconsin.
Tell me something about your father.
He died when I was quite young. He'd been an invalid, Doctor, ever since I could remember. He used to sit in an armchair, in a wheelchair it was, really, in front of the parlor window. He looked out into the street hour after hour. Sometimes, when I came running into the house, he'd put out his cane and trip me, and I hated him for that. At one time, Doctor, I think I was about 8 or 9 years old at the time.
Edgar, come in here this instant. Your father wants to talk to you.
Oh, heck, Mother, I was gonna get up a ball game.
Now, the ball game can wait. You come along with me.
Can I ever have any fun, Mother? Can I?
Hush up. Here he is, Jonathan.
Come closer, boy. Want to have a look at you.
Yes, Father?
Just as I thought. Grass stains all over the new suit I bought for you, huh?
Where?
There! And there! I won't have him get the idea just because his father's an invalid. He can roll in the dirt like a gutter snipe and get away with it. Stop blubbering. Now go wash your face. I'm driving into town today. Want you to go along, run errands.
The car my father drove was an old electric, a battery job. His legs were completely paralyzed, and my mother had to practically lift him into it. But the car itself was entirely controlled by hand. Driving it gave him a sense of power he needed. I used to dread those trips into town with him, the horrible spectacle of Mother helping him in and out of the car while the neighbors stared, and then riding along with him alone, without anyone, nothing, to intervene for me. That was the worst.
Well, speak up, boy. Why don't you say something? Cat got your tongue?
No, sir.
I don't know why I had to raise a boy like you. You don't even keep me company on these trips into town. Poor helpless invalid, your own father.
I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry. I think I'll give you another caning when we get home, just to make good and sure you're sorry, huh? What do you say to that? Oh, bother. Now look what's happened. Stalled. Battery's run down again. Get out and open the hood in the back, boy. You see a switch there. Turn it to the left where it says reserve battery. Hurry up. We're stopped right on the railroad track.
Turn the switch to the left where it says reserve battery.
Yes. Hurry up. There's a train be along here any minute.
Oh, yes, Father.
Don't just stand there looking stupid. Go and turn the switch, as I told you. What's the matter with you? Have you gone crazy? Don't you hear the train coming, Edgar? Edgar, you want your father to be killed? I can't get out of here by myself, Edgar. Now, please do as I say.
No, the train could kill you for all I care. I'm going back home.
Then don't you understand what you're doing? You're murdering your own father. Now, this is murder. Murder, I tell you,
I walked home with those words of his ringing in my ears. I can hear him yelling yet. Son, don't you understand what you're doing? You're murdering your own father. Murder! It's murder, I tell you! It's murder! Murder! But I never felt a qualm. Those words were like sweet music to me, Doctor. Well, that's the end of the story. But it's only the beginning. When I walked into this office for the first time, I was a man suffering from headaches, seemingly brought on by grief over the death of a loved one. Now I see myself as a man who murdered his father, his best friend, and his wife, who must kill and kill again, because every time I kill, I'm killing him, my father, whom I hated beyond all comprehension, and for whom one death agony was not enough. Now that you know all about these things, my dear doctor, I'm afraid that you'll have to be the next on my list.
Put that gun away, Edgar. You don't really want to kill me.
I'd be a fool if I didn't.
Well, the headaches will come back, Edgar. There'll be no one here to cure them.
They won't come back. You showed me what caused them, didn't you, Doctor?
You'll have worse things than headaches. You'll begin to hear things. You'll have delusions. You'll think you can hear a train passing outside at this very moment, don't you? But if you look out of the window, you'll see there's no train there at all.
You won't trick me into turning my back. Come out from behind that desk. Keep your hands up high. That's it. Now then. What was that?
Don't you understand what you're doing?
Where's that voice coming from?
You're murdering your own father.
There it is again.
It's murder, I tell you. Murder!
Stop it.
Murder!
Stop it.
Murder!
Stop it.
I hear no voice.
Stop it! Murder! I can't stand it. I'll kill myself.
Then give me the gun, Edgar.
Please, Doctor, make it stop. Take it away. Only here. Make it stop.
That's enough, Miss Finchley. Shut it off.
Are you all right, Dr. Aronson?
Yes, thank you. You almost had me thinking I was hearing voices.
Well, I did hear voices, and that's why I came back. And I remembered about your wanting Mr. Lowndes' interviews recorded, so I went in the other room and started the machine. When he became violent, I played back the last part of the record, thinking it might divert his attention.
Good girl. We've got all the evidence we need now to put Mr. Lowndes where he can't do any more harm.
You may have evidence, but you haven't got me, and you won't get me alive.
Dr. Aronson, the window! Stop him!
Sorry, Doctor. I can't wait. I've got to catch a train. Hey, Jim! Wait for me!
21 floors to the street. Or is it 20? Do they skip 13 in this building?
Well, it doesn't matter to Lowndes. He's back with his friend Jim Bascom on the old nickel plate line. Listen. It's just crossing the divide.
And so closes Case History on Edgar Lowndes, starring Thomas Mitchell and Donald Crisp. Tonight's tale of Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by William Spear.
To every woman listening tonight, I want to say a special word about making every dinner or supper you serve taste better. I want to urge you to start serving Roma wine with your meals. It's simple, the cost is very, very little, and it works magic in making food more enjoyable. You can serve Roma wine with any meal or any time in any kind of glass you wish. Serve it chilled. Try different kinds of Roma wine until you find those you enjoy most of all. Try hearty red Roma California Burgundy or the delicately delicious Roma California Sauterne. The cost is mere pennies a glassful, but you'll find even a pickup supper tastes like a banquet. Get Roma wines today, and if your dealer is temporarily out of them, please try again soon. Just ask for R-O-M-A, Roma Wines, America's largest selling wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
This is Donald Crisp. I'm sure I speak for both Mr. Mitchell and myself in saying how much we've enjoyed appearing this evening as the guests of Suspense, which I'm sure must be one of your favorite programs, as it is one of ours. Next week's stars of Suspense will be Geraldine Fitzgerald and Richard Wolfe, who appear in one of the most extraordinary stories by that most extraordinary writer, James Thurber.
Thomas Mitchell will next be seen in the 20th Century Fox production of Wilson. Donald Crisp will be seen in the coming Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer production National Velvet. Next Monday, same time, you will hear Geraldine Fitzgerald and Richard Wolff in Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
The following message from our United States Treasury is brought to you by Roma Wines. The invasion is on, the biggest in history, and it needs backing that is equally big. So back the attack. Buy war bonds. Buy more than before.
The Columbia Broadcasting System.
You just listened to Case History of Edgar Lowndes, as heard on the June 8, 1944 broadcast of Suspense. The Man Called X brought listeners thrilling tales of international espionage, with the Second World War as the backdrop for the weekly stories. Herbert Marshall starred in the series, which recounted the exploits of master spy Ken Thurston, known as Mr. X. In the spring of 1945, the end of the war in Europe was in sight, and the collapse of the German military seemed imminent. This prompted The Man Called X to air an episode with Mr. X taking a more direct role in the war, with an incursion directly into the teeth of the German homeland. At this time, despite the continuing and grinding conflict in the Pacific, Americans could finally see some light at the end of the tunnel, with Italy having surrendered the previous September and Germany failing to hold back the Allied counteroffensive. This episode of The Man Called X likely felt like a well-deserved thumb in the eye of the Nazi regime, to the delight of the American radio audience. And now, into Berlin, as presented by The Man Called X in March of 1945.
Highest flying super fighter in all the world. And during the following program, Mr. Hall Hibbard, Vice President and Chief Engineer of Lockheed Aircraft Corporation, will bring you the inside story about this great new plane. Lockheed presents The Man Called X, starring Herbert Marshall. With the music of Felix Mills. Produced and directed by Jack Johnstone. The makers of Lockheed Airplanes present Herbert Marshall as The Man Called X, international troubleshooter who flies the ocean at the drop of a hat, who charms the ladies but is death on crooks. Herbert Marshall as The Man Called X.
Listen to this, Chief. London, February the 13th, Associated Press. The Moscow radio quoted Stockholm reports tonight that the mayor of Berlin, Ludwig Stieg, had been shot to death for cowardice.
Yeah, Ken. One report says that he tried to leave Berlin, but was recognized, arrested, and executed.
Yeah. The tougher the going, the tougher Himmler and company will have to get, even with their own bigwigs.
That's okay with me, Ken. They're just doing some of the dirty work we'd have to do.
Right, Nancy. But unfortunately, some of them are going to slip through. Some of the worst.
For instance, Chief?
Well, for instance, we've got a tip that Schweitzer is going to try to get out.
Schweitzer?
Yep. Reichsbank, economic minister.
Why, he probably has more vital information in his head than any other man in Germany. Can't let him get away, Chief.
Yep. If he gets out, it's just too bad.
Yeah, it's too bad somebody can't go into Berlin and help him escape.
Great idea, Ken.
Kind of ridiculous, too.
Oh, I was just speculating.
It's out of our jurisdiction, too.
Hmm.
Anybody who did it would have to be in a zone.
Yeah. Yes, well, Nancy, let's go. See you later, Chief.
Okay, Ken. I'll have something else for you to do in a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Nancy.
Bye, Chief. Oh, and don't strain yourself looking for another assignment for Ken. Berlin, huh?
Well, you heard the Chief. It's out of our jurisdiction.
Well, don't let it get you down. Huh? What would you like to do today, darling?
Oh, I don't know. How about dropping in on Harold Annis?
All right. Haven't seen Hal for ages. Oh, what's he doing now?
Nothing much. Colonel with the ATC.
Yes. Oh, that's what... Wait a minute. What did you say?
Yes, darling. Colonel Harold Annis of the Air Transport Command. Tell me, Hal, how close do your planes go to Germany?
Russia. That's close enough, Ken.
Uh-huh. Could you arrange a passage for a passenger?
Well, yeah, I suppose I could.
Hal, do you mind if Ken kisses me right in front of you?
This I've got to see.
Just something to remember you by, Ken. Well... Oh, darling. Darling, when you kiss me like that, I go on a plane trip myself to the stars.
You like flying for the ATC, Captain?
Sure, Mr. Thurston. Why, during the last couple of weeks, I've been in Cairo, Sydney, Burma, London, Paris, Saipan, and Long Beach, California.
And next stop, Moscow.
Yep. I'll just have time to say hello to Uncle Joe and go on to Cousin Chung in Chungking.
Transport from New York arriving at ramp 2. Planes leaving ramp 7 for Leningrad, Stockholm, London. Ramp number 11 for Budapest.
Товарищ!
Hi, Pagon.
Я приветствую вас от имени любимицы всех советских республик Москвы, красавицы, дорогой товарищ Thurston.
Meaning?
Hello. And welcome to Moscow, товарищ.
Well said, Mr. Zellsmith. Did you get my message?
Mr. X, I saw, I came, I conquest.
Bravo.
I have been busy mapping out some new strategies for the Red Army. But I was able to steal a precious moment to keep this appointment with you.
Oh, so you even steal moments, eh, Pagon?
Ah, but Mr. X, a moment with you may lead to a fortune.
Look, Pagon, you once told me you were a charter member of some band of roving rogues. What were they called?
Oh, you mean the Continental Guild of Mercenaries?
That's it. You still a member?
Well, I haven't paid my dues lately, but I still have my connection.
Good. We can use your fellow guildsmen.
How?
We have a job to do which, incidentally, should cover your delinquent dues and then some.
That interests me profoundly, Mr. Thurston. But what do I do?
Have you ever made a parachute jump?
Who? Me? Geronimo!
Great, Pagon. That would make anybody jump.
Then let's go.
All right.
But where are we going?
Just to Berlin.
Oh, fine. I always...
There you are, Mr. Thurston. If you drop now, you'll land on the forest.
Thank you, Major Malinoff. It is smart of you to pick a place where we wouldn't have to dodge enemy flak.
In this new plane, we could dodge anything. You better hurry and jump, or Marshal Zhukov will be in Berlin before you are.
Okay. You ready, Pagon?
Don't you think, well, maybe perhaps we can wait a little while?
Just close your eyes and jump.
You first, my dear Thurston.
After you, Pagon.
But I insist.
Okay, but Major, you'll take care of my friend, won't you?
To your entire satisfaction, Mr. Thurston. Good luck, Tovarishch.
Good luck to you. So long.
He did it. He did it.
It's very simple. Now watch. I will show you a little trick. With a flick of my finger, my beautiful plane rolls over on its side, so... Ah!
Good luck, lads.
From here on, we'd better go separately, Pagan.
My miserable life is on your head, Mr. X.
Don't worry about my head. Just use yours. Mix in with the refugees on the road. Now, here's our plan. I'm going to make a little call on Schweitzer.
Not old money bags?
Yeah. The head man of the Reichsbank.
Oh, are we going to rob the bank?
We've got something more important to do. But first, we've got to decide on a meeting place.
Now, let's see. Putsy.
Putsy?
Haven't I told you about Putsy? A 32nd cousin.
Oh?
A Zelschmidt's black sheep on the Bulgarian side.
Where does he live?
Due to the misfortunes of his ill-starred career, he's living at 57 Sauerbratenstrasse. But what are you going to do, Mr. X?
Pagan, you've inspired me.
I have? How much is it worth to me?
You know, I've studied your duplicities for a long time, and at last I found a good use for them. I'm going to double-cross a crook to bait a trap for the crook.
Herr Schweitzer.
Herr Schweitzer.
How did you get in? I don't know you. Who are you?
Herr Schweitzer, you're planning to try to get out of Germany.
Who are you?
Oh, call me X.
X? What is this? Some joke?
These are hardly times for joking, are they? As I was saying, you want to get out of Germany.
But
it seems impossible, doesn't it?
Get out of here.
Look here, Herr Schweitzer. You're a shrewd man. A wise man who would like to save his own skin.
Don't move, whoever you are.
I don't think you want to shoot me, Herr Schweitzer, because, you see, I can get you out of Germany.
You? Just what makes you think you... The shelter! Quick!
The Americans are dropping their calling cards again.
Oh, the swine! Come on! Hurry! Now, we'll be safe here.
Not a very happy life, is it, Herr Schweitzer?
It will be over soon.
Oh, Father, here you are. I'm glad. I wondered where you... Oh, a visitor?
Yes, an uninvited visitor. He calls himself X.
I see.
I'm offering your father a chance to get out of Germany.
Oh? And what do you say to that, Father?
Oh, don't take him too seriously, Elena, my dear. He's very amusing. Go on, X.
Let's be frank. Rather punctuates the defeat to come, doesn't it?
Well, go on with what you're saying.
Yes, but defeat may not be the end of everything. Failure can sometimes be turned into profit. To speak your language, Herr Schweitzer.
What do you expect to get for all this?
A small measure of what you expect. A future made out of catastrophe.
And all this, of course, is based on the assumption that Germany has lost the war.
That's your assumption, isn't it? I know you played along with the Nazis because you thought it was good business. That doesn't sound like good business, does it, Herr Schweitzer?
Huh?
To stay here means utter ruin for you. It means the end of business. So, of course, you'll be interested in my proposal.
Supposing I were interested, how could I trust someone I don't know, nor have ever heard of?
You haven't been able to trust those you do know, so I wouldn't expect you to trust me, except that I shall profit as well as you if you get out.
Get out to where?
A plane will be waiting on the other side of the border.
What border?
We'll come to that later.
What border?
It doesn't matter. France, Italy, Yugoslavia.
What about Bremner, this Gestapo? You must think they are fools.
Not for a minute. But there are some things that even Bremner can't stop. What do you say, Herr Schweitzer?
I shall report you to the Gestapo.
Won't Bremner be a little curious about the fact that you've been approached with this kind of proposition? Bremner's a suspicious man, you know. In case you shouldn't report me to him, you'll meet me at 6 o'clock this evening?
You are very bold, aren't you?
Maybe just foolish. I've offered your father a deal. I don't know whether he'll buy. May I expect to see you this evening, Herr Schweitzer?
Perhaps.
57 Sauerbratenstrasse.
But, Mr. X, what makes you so sure Herr Schweitzer is coming?
If he weren't coming, I'd have been arrested long ago. Pagan, can we trust this cousin Tootsie of yours?
Mr. Thurston, of course not. He doesn't even trust himself. That's why he will be so useful.
A true Zelsmith.
Thank you, Mr. Thurston. But it's already 5 minutes past 6 and no Herr Schweitzer.
It's worth waiting more than 5 minutes for Schweitzer, Pagan.
Cousin Pagan. Shh. I'm busy, Pootsie, later.
But I have to talk to you. Small Taylor's just turned up.
Well, all right. Excuse me, Mr. X. Don't mind Pootsie. He's not very bright.
I know. He's only a 32nd cousin. Yeah.
Thank you.
But don't stay too long. We'll be shoving off as soon as Schweitzer gets here.
If he gets here, Mr. X.
You lose, Pagan. Herr Schweitzer keeps his appointments.
Cousin Pagan, it is imperative.
Be right back, Mr. X.
Coming. Oh.
Yeah, Mr. X. It's a Gestapo.
You are under arrest as a spy.
In a moment, we'll continue with Act Two of The Man Called X, starring Herbert Marshall. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present a special visitor from Lockheed. He is Mr. Hall Hibbard, Vice President and Chief Engineer. Mr. Hibbard will talk about Lockheed's new fighting plane, the sensational jet-propelled Shooting Star. Mr. Hibbard.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I am glad to be able to tell you about the Shooting Star because I believe it to be more than merely a weapon of war. It is a significant airplane, significant in war and significant in peace. First of all, it may now be revealed that the development of jet-propelled aircraft in this country has always surpassed that in enemy countries. In fact, Lockheed has been working in this field for many years. Some months ago, then, when the Germans introduced jet planes in the European theater, both the United States Army Air Forces and we here at Lockheed felt that we had something better. We had the jet-driven Lockheed Shooting Star, which had been secretly test flying for more than a year. The Shooting Star is an extremely fast, maneuverable, and high-flying airplane. It is the fastest plane in the world. We are naturally gratified to have designed such an airplane. But more important, the Shooting Star reaffirms the fact that American skills and American ingenuity can always turn out superior weapons. And now, a word about the future. In my opinion, the Lockheed Shooting Star introduces an entirely new chapter in the history of flight. It is just the beginning. We at Lockheed can foresee and are working toward the time, a matter of a few years, when the largest transports equipped with jet engines will fly across continents and oceans at tremendous speeds. Today, our job is to help maintain air supremacy for the United Nations. Tomorrow, with the knowledge thus gained, we hope to aid in maintaining a full and lasting peace. Thank you and good night.
You have just heard a talk by Mr. Hall Hibbard, Vice President and Chief Engineer, Lockheed Aircraft Corporation. Thank you, Mr. Hibbard. Now to return to Lockheed's Man Called X, who has managed to get into Berlin, where he has been trying to kidnap one of the highest officials in all Nazism by helping him escape from Germany. But his plans have apparently blown up in his face, for he is now a prisoner of the Gestapo. At the moment, we find Mr. X in his cell, somewhat the worse for the customary treatment by the Gestapo.
Well, what are you going to use this time? Lashes or lighted cigarettes? I don't know. Why don't you put on the light? You usually like to see your handiwork. Well, say something.
You should never have come to see my father.
Elena.
You remember my name.
That isn't all I remember, Miss Schweitzer.
But I don't even know yours.
How did you get in here?
The way people usually get into places.
Oh. The Nazis have their little weakness, too. Why did you come?
I couldn't help it. I had to see you again. But I feel foolish having to call you just X.
My name's Ken.
Ken. Oh. Why were you trying to help my father?
For the reason I told him. For profit.
But you look like a man of ideals, Ken.
And you look like one of those ideals, Elena.
Well,
It's very sweet of you to come to see me. That's taking chances, you know.
I told you I had to. Did they hurt you?
What do you think?
Oh, Ken.
My mother used to tell me that a kiss would take away a hurt. She was right.
That isn't why I kissed you.
Elena, you tell me something?
Yes?
Did your father call the Gestapo?
No. No, I did.
That's what I thought.
I still don't know who you are. You're still X, but you're a traitor to the Fuhrer. You would have made my father a traitor. I would kill him first.
And me.
Oh, the Gestapo will make you wish I had killed you.
So this is the woman of the future. The Fräulein modeled after her Führer. The essence of Nazi superiority.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler. Fräulein Schweitzer.
I have been expecting you, Herr Bremner. Our friend here is quite susceptible to lovemaking, but he says nothing.
Perhaps lovemaking isn't the right method.
Then I bow out in your favor, Herr Bremner.
Leaving so soon, Miss Schweitzer. Auf Wiedersehen, Elena.
Not auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
Lovely specimen of your womanhood, Herr Bremner.
We shall not talk of women, Mr. X.
Is there a better subject?
There is a more important one. Who are you?
You seem to know.
Who are you?
Have a smoke?
Who brought you those?
Your Gestapo, of course.
What do you mean?
Oh, now, wait a minute, Herr Bremner. You know as well as I do. You can buy anything. In fact, your Gestapo has a very well-organized black market.
Shut up. That's enough, Hans. Go on, Mr. X.
I've always thought of the Gestapo as an invincible, incorruptible machine. It's very interesting when you see it from the inside.
Are so?
Everyone a prisoner of everyone else. All linked together in a chain. But the chain is held together only by fear. Fear of each other.
Stop. You will not tell us who you are. But we do not need to know. We know enough. You are a spy. And spies are shot.
When do you plan to give my little party?
In the morning, Mr. X. Also, what mit?
Herr Bremner, back so soon. Have you changed your shooting schedule?
Mr. X, you are an intelligent man. You could be very useful if you would talk.
Apparently I've talked too much.
I know, of course, about your attempt at negotiations with Herr Schweitzer.
Of course, his adoring daughter told you.
You were very sure you could get him out of Germany, weren't you?
Yes.
I see, but unfortunately you will be shot in the morning.
Yes, unfortunately.
And you still won't talk? Mr. X.
Yeah?
Mr. X, can you get me out of Germany?
Frida, here comes the slaughter wagon once again.
It's as sure as the sun comes up.
Not I want to help them, those victims, eh?
I wonder who it is this time. Driver, is it another field marshal you're burying?
Sorry to disappoint you, old woman. All I've got today is an American spy.
American. Come along, Frida.
A very bad character. Mr. X. Mr. X, are you dead or alive?
I'm pinching myself, Pagan. Bremner promised to put blanks in the guns, but I still have to sweat it out before that war.
But how could you know he would really use blanks?
Only because he was saving his own skin with them, or so he thought. Have Putzi and his mercenaries paved a road out for us and our celebrated companions?
A regular fortune it cost, Mr. X. The road is paved with gold and silver.
Yes, Pagan. But there's a rainbow at the end of it.
It's very hot in this ridiculous clothing.
But Herr Bremner, who would suspect that two fat old ladies in black would be those well-known gentlemen, Bremner and Schweitzer?
I must admit, Mr. X, the costumes have served their purpose.
The idea came from Pagan, the fount of all chicanery.
Thank you, Mr. X.
Here we are. Here is the border.
Doesn't seem much different, does it? Except that the air smells free.
Nobody but me, gross Uncle Heinrich, knows this pass.
Good for you, Uncle. Mr. X has your bonus for you like I promised.
That's right, Uncle. Here you are.
Danke, schön.
Are you sure nobody but you knows this way out, old man?
Nobody. I've lived here for 70... No, what are you...
Uncle Heinrich!
Well, Bremner, why did you shoot the old man?
You think I'm a fool, Mr. X? Nobody will know how I left Germany. Or that I have left Germany.
Oh?
Nobody.
No blanks in the gun now, huh? You're sure you're safe now, so suddenly you're a brave man.
You've been a very convenient guide, Mr. X, but only one of us will cross the border alive.
You wouldn't dare kill me, Bremner.
You, Schweitzer, who think only of money and... Who's there?
Pagan!
Putzi, you're a regular Marine. What is it?
The American flyer. He's coming.
Good. Americana.
As I promised you, gentlemen, there's a plane waiting. A plane which will take you for a nice long ride to America.
You'll never get me to...
Nice work, Mr. X. Here, I have his gun.
Come on, Bremner, get up.
Schwein.
Oh, I'm getting awfully tired of that word. But perhaps pigs know no other language. What are you trembling for, Bremner? And you, Schweitzer? You afraid? Did you really think you'd get away? How could you get away from yourselves? Maybe you've forgotten that. He that fleeth from the fear shall fall into the pit. And he that getteth up out of the pit shall be taken in the snare. Maybe you've forgotten that for the creators of destruction and disaster, there is no way out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the jet-propelled Lockheed Shooting Star is the fastest plane ever built. Trim as a bullet, highly maneuverable, armed to the teeth, This sensational new plane is capable of fighting at high altitudes, striking, disappearing, bringing fear and terror to the enemy. The jet-propelled Shooting Star. With it, Lockheed has again established new standards in the field of aircraft design and manufacture. Again, Lockheed originality, Lockheed science, and skill have helped maintain air supremacy for the United Nations. This time with a plane so superior that it may revolutionize all flying, be it for war or for peace. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Lockheed leads in jet propulsion. And in the great age of flight to come, you may well look to Lockheed for continuation in this leadership. Lockheed, makers of the new jet-propelled Shooting Star, years ahead in the science of flight. And now a word from Lockheed's star, Mr. Herbert Marshall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our last program in the present series. So I'd like to say a very sincere thanks to the men of Lockheed Aircraft Corporation who have given every possible assistance in making this show as good a show as we could make it. And, of course, my thanks to my favorite company of artists and technicians. Felix Mills, our superlative music master. Milton Merlin, author of tonight's exploit and most of the stories in this series. Francis Farrago, writer. Thor LaCroix, our excellent engineer. Floyd and Monty, our sound effects wizards. John McIntyre, our grand announcer. And the cast. Gigi Pearson, who plays the charming Nancy Bessington. Leon Velasco, who is my rascally shadow, Pay Gonzell-Smith. And such fine actors as Bea Benaderet, Lucille Meredith, and Jeanette Nolan. Frank Graham, Theodore Von Eltz, Will Wright, Joe Granby, Charlie Lung, Bob Bruce, Vic Rodman, Ed MacDonald, and my many other friends in the cast. Well, naturally, I've saved my final salute for Jack Johnstone, our producer and director whose magic wand has safely and brilliantly guided the man called X through his many adventures. And to you, my most highly esteemed audience, my profoundest thanks of all. So until we meet again on the air, good night.
Herbert Marshall's appearance is through courtesy of Metro-Goldwyn Mayer. All characters and incidents used on this program are fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons or incidents is purely coincidental. John McIntyre speaking. This is the Blue Network of the American Broadcasting Company.
You just listened to Into Berlin, as heard on the March 3, 1945 broadcast of The Man Called X. After the surrender of Germany in May of 1945, only one large objective remained for the United States in World War II, the defeat of Japanese forces in the Pacific. Japan still held numerous islands and fielded formidable naval and air forces opposing the U.S. American naval and amphibious assaults managed to take strongholds from Japan one island at a time until the Japanese home islands were encircled by U.S. battleships and aircraft carriers. An invasion of the Japanese homeland was imminent, with heavy losses on both sides of the conflict expected, including many Japanese civilians. In early August of 1945, the U.S. Air Force dropped 2 nuclear bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the first time such weapons had been deployed, and an act that changed the face of global human history. On August 15th, Japan surrendered to the Allies, ending the global conflict that had been raging for nearly 6 full years. On the first day of the post-war era, Americans were able to tune their radio sets to their local CBS station and hear suspense, a favorite of audiences across the country. Although the world would be forever changed by the events of World War II, and the political strife of the Cold War loomed, for a half hour that evening, Americans could return to normal life with a dramatic story brought to them by a cherished radio show. And now, Short Order, as presented by Suspense in August of 1945.
Now, the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California presents Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Short Order, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear. Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A. Roma Wines, those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant. as Roma Wines bring you Short Order, a remarkable tale of suspense.
Thank you very much. Come back. Bailey's Diner. Well, this is Mr. Bailey speaking. Oh, I'm sorry. You're just a little late on that. Well, I hired a fry cook day before yesterday. I'm sorry I forgot to tell the newspaper to stop running that ad until this morning. I got a good man. No, one man's all I need. Just got a small place here. That's all right. Goodbye. You see that, Johnson? You better keep on your toes.
Oh,
Plenty of
Mr.
people
Bailey.
after your job. If you're not careful, something might...
Well, what's the matter? Don't you want to take my money?
What? Oh, sure. Yes, of course, sir. 75 out of 1. 5, 1. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Johnson, good Lord, did you see that man's face?
Yeah, you're telling me.
It's enough to haunt your dreams.
Kind of made you nervous, didn't he, Mr. Bailey?
Well, after all, it's kind of a shock to look up and see...
Yeah, I noticed you hung kind of close to that gun you keep under the cash register.
Oh, did I? Automatic reflex, I guess. Oh, the poor guy. I ought to be ashamed. Probably got that way in an explosion accident or something,
Yeah, looks like a plastic surgery job. Only some doctor like Frankenstein must have done the surgery.
Yeah.
Well, here you are. Enjoy that.
Oh, thank you. Come back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. He liked your cooking, too, Johnson. 2 deluxe sandwiches, 2 coffees. That's not bad.
Right.
Seems to me business has been picking up ever since you started working here. Just thought you'd like to know.
Thanks a lot.
You like this work, Johnson?
Yeah, it'll do. The hours kind of get me sometimes, and when the rush hour starts in half an hour, I can't pretend I'll be liking it. But it's all right.
Sure. Well, someday you'll have a place of your own. Be your own boss. Never get anywhere working for someone else,
Well, I'm doing okay now, Mr. Bailey.
Yeah. You'll never go hungry for lack of a job. You're too good a cook. But your own business. Now, you take me. I'm doing well, even if I do say so. People come here to eat. All right, I see that they get them. Yeah, it makes you feel pretty good having your own place. Makes the saving and scraping seem sort of worthwhile.
You seem to get the business. Well, of course, you got a terrific location.
Well, this place has a name that means something. At least I think it has. As a matter of fact, there was a man in here trying to buy it just last week.
That's so?
That's right. Real estate agent. Name was Sloan. Had a customer.
Well, who's this customer?
Oh, I don't know. But I told him I didn't want to sell. Oh, here, how about opening that refrigerator door for me, will you?
Okay.
Thanks. No, I'm not going to sell. Couldn't afford to. I'm not in a position to retire. The way things are, it'd be too hard to start up somewhere else. Uh-oh, well, here we go again. Good evening.
Evening.
Yes, sir. What'll it be?
Special, I reckon.
Right.
Coffee.
Oh, good evening, sir. Is it still chilly out?
Oh, yeah, a little. Thought some of your chili would warm me up. Get it?
I get it, yeah.
Chili, coming up.
All right. Bailey's place. Oh, Virginia, what's... What? What? All the windows? Well, who could possibly... Well, where were you? Well, now, why would anyone want... Oh, no, none of those kids would do a thing like that. They're nice kids. Yeah, hoodlums, I guess. Well, I don't know what you can do. Got no witnesses or anything? You sure it was rocks, huh? Well, I guess there's nothing you can do. Well, I wish I could, too, but I got to stay here. All right, dear, yes. All right, goodbye.
Bad news, Mr. Bailey?
Darndest thing. Hoodlums or something. They just broke every window in my house. I don't know what to think
Hey, Bailey, this a new kind of bread you got here? Better than usual.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Well, it costs a little more. Oh, good evening.
Hello?
Good Lord.
Yes, sir. What'll it be?
Hamburger and coffee.
Right. How do you have the hamburger?
Well done.
Cream in the coffee?
No. Black.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Bailey, come here a minute.
Oh, yes, pardon me, will you, please?
Hey, did you see the face on that fella that came in a minute ago?
Yes, I did. It's pretty bad, isn't it?
Bad, I'll say. Boy, I can stand a lot of things, but that gets me. Well, I've left half my meal on my plate. I was enjoying myself until that came in and sat over there. Then I didn't want anything more.
Oh, that's too bad. Oh, look, don't pay. Don't.
No. It's not your fault. Maybe mine. Gee, how do you suppose he got that way?
Oh, a burn, perhaps, or maybe some other kind of accident. I wouldn't know.
Oh, boy, that's the worst I ever saw.
It's too bad whatever happened.
Sure. Well, yeah, too bad.
Yes, it is.
Ketchup.
Okay, here you are.
What? This little paper cup, where's the bottle?
Sorry, but ketchup's hard to get. That's all we can serve anybody.
Oh, profiteers.
Will there be anything more?
No.
Okay, your check and pay at the desk. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Bailey.
Yes, Johnson.
How's your luck?
Oh, sometimes good, sometimes bad. Why?
The way I figure, somebody around here is sure gonna need plenty of luck.
Why?
I don't know. I just got a feeling. If that isn't bad luck for somebody sitting back there at the counter, I'll eat this grill here. And I never saw a recipe for making a steel grill tender. We better order some more pork tomorrow, Mr. Bailey.
We're running low, are we, Johnson?
Yeah, a little. If they keep hitting our barbecues the way they have so far this evening, I'm sure we'll be needing it.
All right, I'll make a note of it.
Yeah, lucky we got any unspoiled meat left after that guy was in here twice yesterday. I thought the milk had sour. Bingo. Just like that when he looked at it. Yeah, but it didn't.
Ah, Johnson, you shouldn't talk like that. He can't help it. You know he can't. We should feel sorry for him, not joke about it like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, sure, you gotta have sympathy for a guy like that. Just the same, I hate to look at it.
I guess we'll have to look at it some more. I think he's coming up to the door now. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, sir. What'll it be?
Hamburger and coffee. Make the coffee black.
Right.
Make that hamburger well done.
Okay.
Oh, good evening.
Evening.
Yes, sir. What for you?
Why, I'll have, holy.
How's that?
Huh? Nothing. Nothing at all. In fact, I don't think I want anything. I just remembered an appointment. Just forget it.
Oh, what do you know? Your hamburger, mister. And your coffee.
Ketchup, please.
Okay.
Still no bottle?
No bottle. Sorry.
Here. You go buy an extra bottle. Put it back on the shelf just for me.
You gonna eat here some more?
Yeah. I like this place. Go on, take that and see that you get some good ketchup, too.
Oh, it ain't that, mister. It ain't the money. You can't buy the stuff when they don't stock it. Well, you better ask Mr. Bailey. Mr. Bailey!
Oh, yes, Johnson?
Oh, you tell him.
I just gave your man some money to buy a bottle of ketchup. But he doesn't want to take it.
Well, you see, sir, it's not that we can't afford to buy ketchup. No, indeed, we want to please the customer. Something a lot of people seem to have forgotten how to do nowadays, but ketchup's very hard to get just now, and we have to ask our customers to bear with us. No, you keep your money.
I like plenty of ketchup. Nothing like ketchup, I always say.
Well, there ought to be enough in that paper cup. Won't that do you?
Well, not quite. Any chance of a refill?
I'm afraid that's all we can allow.
Gentleman says he's gonna eat here regular.
What?
I said that...
Oh, just a moment. Good evening.
Hello there.
Could I do something for you?
Well, I sort of thought Oh, no. No, thanks. No.
Well,
we hadn't finished our discussion.
Yeah. As I was saying, Mr. Bailey, it looks like we got ourselves a regular customer.
3 evenings now that he's been eating here, Johnson, and I wish you'd take a look at the figures. Take last night. Ordinarily, there'd be $10 to $20 worth of business just between 6 to 6:30 alone. From 6 to 10, how much? $1.35.
Yeah, I know. Some of them won't even order. Some of them take a few bites and quit.
At least it's not the food. We can be thankful for that. Hey, tell me, Johnson, how can you stand it over there in front of him all the time?
Oh, mostly I keep looking someplace else. That's why I took down the mirror. For a while, I thought I'd just work along and not look at him. But I couldn't help looking in the mirror every now and then. So I think maybe the customers could stand it better without the glass, too.
If they get to the sitting down stage.
Yeah, if they do. Well, anyway, I took it down.
It might help if he didn't get up every now and then and walk over to the door to look out. People can't help seeing him then.
Yeah. Takes him a long time to eat, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Hey, say, I've got an idea.
What's that?
Look, when he comes in... Evening.
Hello?
Yes, sir?
The usual.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Mr. What's your name? Yeah. Well, as I was saying, neighbor, we make a practice here for our special customers, not just anybody, mind you, but for our special customers of sending meals out. Now, I was thinking, since you've become one of our regular customers, that perhaps you'd appreciate it if I'd send your evening meal over to you every day at your room. How does that strike you?
No. Thanks. Rather eat here.
But we don't have any comfortable chairs. There's no jukebox, no radio.
That's okay. Don't miss him anyway.
It's not very comfortable. A lot of food odor in the air. You know, sometimes I get sick of it myself.
I like it. Not too many people around. Nice place. Suits me.
Oh, then you're not interested.
That's the idea.
Hamburger and coffee.
How about...
Yeah, the ketchup. Here it is.
Good. Nothing like ketchup, I always say. By the way...
Yeah?
Look for me about noon tomorrow. I think I'll be taking lunch with you from now on. Every day.
For suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you a cast of Hollywood's outstanding radio actors in Short Order by John F. Suter. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills,
Suspense.
Between the acts of suspense, this is Ted Myers for Roma Wines. Elsa Maxwell is an acknowledged expert on the niceties of dining and entertaining. Recently, she said, "Gracious little touches can do so much to make meals more enjoyable. Dine by subdued light. If possible, adjust radio or phonograph for soft, mellow music. And as the crowning touch, serve well-chilled Roma California Sauterne." A most excellent idea from Miss Maxwell. Good Roma Sauterne is pale gold, delightful in bouquet, and even more important, exquisite in taste. Created in the Roma tradition, Roma Sauterne is always unvaryingly good. The goodness of luscious grapes selected at peak of flavor richness in sunny California's choicest vineyards, carefully pressed, then unhurriedly guided to perfection by the ancient wine skill of Roma's famed wineries. Good Roma wines are always delicious, yet cost only pennies a glass. Remember, because of uniformly fine quality at reasonable cost, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Joseph Kearns as Bailey, Conrad Binion as his assistant Johnson, and Gerald Moore as the stranger in Short Order, a play well calculated to keep you in
suspense. Johnson, I'm at my wit's end. What are we going to do?
I don't know. I got no more ideas.
2 weeks now, and we're losing money every day.
I could cook it so he wouldn't want to eat it.
Well, you've tried that, haven't you?
Yeah, twice.
And it didn't work.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I don't know what we're going... Oh, just a minute, Johnson.
Okay. I'll check on the bun supply.
All right. Hello, Bailey's place. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dear. Huh? Oh, no. Well, you must have misplaced it, honey. Every place? Well, how much was in it? Oh, no. Well, what are we going to do for the rest of the week? But I can't, honey. I really can't. Why, about $3 or something? I don't know. Well, I don't. You know, it's just dropped off during the last week. Oh, no, he's fine. Now, don't say that, honey. There's nothing the matter with Johnson. And I'm not going to get a new cook. What? Well, I haven't told you, but... Well, why don't you cut down on a few things once in a while? Oh, Johnson, is there any aspirin back there?
Yeah, you want the bottle?
Yeah, my head's splitting.
Here it is.
Oh, thanks.
Here he is. Hey, now look, I got an idea. You back me up?
Well, what is it?
Well, I'll try it, and if you don't like it, don't say nothing.
Hello?
Like I say, Mr. Bailey, this kid was a pretty game fighter. He didn't have a thing but a hard left.
Mind if I butt in? I'd like to eat.
You bring your lunch with you?
What's that?
If you brought your lunch, okay, lay it on the counter and eat it.
It'll be funny, Johnson. Bring me the usual.
I got other things to do.
What other things? I don't see any other customers. You want me to call the boss?
Look, mister, I don't like you, see? I'm tired of seeing you around. You go someplace else and eat.
We'll see about that. Hey, Bailey.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
This moron you call a cook says he won't serve me.
Yes?
Well, do something about it.
What do you want me to do?
Tell him to serve me, or else have him fired.
Well, Johnson's a good cook. Good cooks are scarce nowadays.
What is this? Are you standing up for him?
I just told you, good cooks are hard to get.
What about customers?
Well, it's too bad, but
I see. Well, look, both of you. I came in here to get something to eat, and we're going to get it. If I have to sit here all night.
Suit yourself.
Yes. I'll get it. Bailey's place. Yes, dear, I am. What? Wrecked? Where? Were you in it? Were you hurt? Oh, in front of the house. Oh, I don't know what's happening, Virginia. It just seems every time... Well, of course, I'm glad you were in the house when... Well, how bad was it? Almost a complete wreck. Well, could they find out anything from the driver of the other car? Did he have any insurance? No, they never do they? Well, no, I'm all right, dear. I'm just almost out of my mind is all. It's getting so I'm afraid to answer the phone. Well, we'll just have to do without a car, that's all. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Mr. Bailey.
Yes?
Whoa, what's the matter, Mr. Bailey? Bad news?
Oh, wrecked my car right in front of my own house. Had no insurance, of course. No money to pay.
Oh, that's tough. Yes, sir, that's tough.
Him. Look at him.
Still sitting there, waiting.
I'll have to think of something. So now I can't seem to think at all.
Yeah, I'm stopped, too. Boy, you sure get the luck, don't you?
What's the matter? I never used to have luck like this. Just lately. Just since he started coming in here.
Yeah, could be. Looked like bad news right from the start to me.
There he sits. If we could get him out of here once and for all. Hey, wait a minute. You go to the door and see if Ryan's inside. If he is, call him in, will you?
All right, I wouldn't. Oh, okay. Right outside. Orion, would you come here a minute?
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Bailey wants to see you.
What can I do for you, Mr. Bailey?
See that man sitting at the counter, Ryan? I want him either arrested or thrown out of here. I don't care which.
That's so? Giving you trouble, is he? Hey, you.
You talking to me?
Nobody else. Come here.
What do you want?
Mr. Bailey, what's the charge?
Well, he... making a nuisance of himself.
What's this? All I do is come in here to eat. And I'm making a nuisance of myself. I don't get it.
Look at him, Ryan.
I am. Not very pretty, is he?
Officer, the law doesn't give you the right to criticize a man's face.
I'm sorry, mister. Hello, Mr. Bailey.
Every day he comes in here 2 or 3 times. I can't get anybody else to come near the place while he's here. He stays and stays. He drives most of my business away.
I have to eat. Same as anybody else.
You do anything bad? Get tough, insult people, disturb
Well,
the peace?
no.
All I do is come in and eat.
Look, we reserve the right to refuse service to any customer.
Well, I don't know now, Mr. Bailey. That's all very well, but technically speaking...
What do you mean?
He means that even if you don't like it, you can't run me out if I mind my own business. He means you can't run me out if I ask you to serve me.
Well, how about that?
Well...
And if I ask for something to eat and offer you money for it, you gotta sell it to
Oh,
me.
no, I don't.
Oh, you'd better. Or I'll have you in court before you know it.
Afraid he's right about that, Mr. Bailey. Well, all right. Sorry I can't help you, Mr. Bailey. Is there anything else? No. No, be getting on then. Good night.
Well, how about it?
All right. Go sit down. Johnson, get him whatever he wants.
Okay.
I'm not going to answer it. I'm not...
Mr. Bailey, the phone, you busted
I don't care.
Mr. Bailey, put that gun down. What are you gonna do?
You see. Now, look here, you. I can be pushed just so far. Now, either you get out of this place and don't come back, or as sure as I'm standing here, I'm going to pull this trigger.
Go away. I'm hungry.
Did you hear what I said?
I hear you. Now go
Now,
away.
look, I'm going to count 3. 1.
Go away.
2. 3!
Coffee. Black.
I can't believe it. I shot you point blank. Good Lord!
Don't forget the ketchup, you.
Well, you got the lay of the place now, Mr. Tanner. You figure on making any changes?
No. Bailey had a good thing here. Better leave it just the way it was. We'll hold the trade easier if we do.
How did he seem when the deal was closed?
I can't say. I'll let the lawyers handle everything.
He took a beating on the deal, or I don't know you.
No, not too much. I figure he recovered about 70% of his investment. He was lucky. I felt sorry for him.
You didn't talk to him at all, huh?
No. Didn't even see him.
You think he'd know you even without the makeup?
Maybe. No use taking any chances, huh?
Lucky I changed the bullets in that gun for blanks, or you'd be a dead pigeon.
Yeah, I'm glad I foresaw that possibility.
You might say I saved your life, huh?
You might. Don't worry, Johnson. You'll be taken care of.
I'm not worrying. I never had reason to yet, have I?
No. But just for your information, Johnson, we haven't committed any crime. We didn't take this place away from Bailey by force. We didn't swindle him. I paid money right on the line for it. Just remember that.
Oh, I will. Customer. What? Why, it's Mr. Bailey. Oh, come right in.
Hello, Johnson.
Come on, have a seat. By the way, you know Mr. Tanner, don't you? He bought the place.
Oh, I never met him. Glad to know you.
A pleasure, Mr. Bailey.
Well, you know, there's something familiar about you. Maybe I did meet you someplace.
I was in once or twice. Looked the place over before I had Sloan talk to you.
Oh, that's it. Well, how are you making out?
Just getting started. I'm sort of breaking Mr. Tanner in, you might say.
Hope you had better luck than I did. I was doing fine until this man started coming in. Johnson knows the man I mean. Bad-looking person. If he ever comes back, you just better close up and go home.
That's so?
Yes, that's right. Well, it's a wonder I have any mind left. Tell the truth, I'm not even sure I do.
Mr. Bailey, would you let me fix you something while you're in here?
Huh? Oh, no, thanks. I'm not hungry.
We got some good steak.
Oh, thanks, Johnson. Not even steak now.
Okay, you're the boss.
Boss? No, not anymore. But I would like to step behind the counter one last time just to sort of look around. Do you mind, Mr. Tanner?
Oh, come ahead.
Thanks. Well, you haven't changed anything, I see.
Not a thing. We intend to operate the same way you did. I think it'll pay.
Thanks for the compliment. But I hope you don't draw my luck.
How about some coffee, Mr. Bailey? You look tired.
Coffee? Well, that sounds like a good idea. I don't mind if I do.
Yours is cream and sugar, right?
No, thanks. Black this time. Say, this coffee is hot.
Yeah, I forgot to cut the burner back, and the whole tankful is plenty hot.
I'll have to let it cool. It's too hot for me. Well, just one last look. Things I won't be seeing for a while, I guess. Buns, butter pats, coffee cream. You know, it's funny how you miss things like these. Mustard, ketchup. Ketchup? Where did you get all this ketchup, Johnson?
Why,
I ordered those.
Ordered them? Well, so did I, but I never even got a look at a bottle of ketchup. You're lucky.
All in knowing how, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I rather like it myself, you know. Nothing like ketchup, I always say.
What was that?
I said I'm rather fond of ketchup.
Fond of ketchup? Ketchup. I think I know who you are now, Tanner. I think I know who you are. That face. Sure, that face. Makeup, wasn't it? That face. And Johnson had to be in on it with you, too, didn't he? Johnson helped you, didn't he, Tanner? He fixed the gun, didn't he? Well, didn't he, Tanner?
Now, Bailey, wait a minute. I can explain.
Now, you admit it. I'm telling the truth. Isn't that so, Tanner? Isn't that
Hey,
so?
Bailey! Hey, Bailey, stop! Pull him off, Mr. Tanner, I'll get a cop! Police, Ryan! Help! Police!
Coffee. You always take it black.
Mr. Tanner! Good Lord, the coffee! His face!
And then what is this? Oh, it's all right, Ryan. There's nothing wrong, Ryan. Nothing really wrong. That's not his real face, Ryan. He likes it that way. Don't let him fool you. What else do you want? Oh, yes, ketchup. Plenty of ketchup. Nothing like ketchup, I always say. Nothing like ketchup.
Roma Wines have brought you Short Order with Joseph Kearns, Conrad Binion, and Gerald Moore as stars of tonight's study in Suspense. Suspense is produced, edited, and directed by William Spear. This is Ted Myers with a word for Roma Wines, the sponsor of Suspense. During the warm weather, nothing tastes quite so good as a tall, frosty Roma wine and soda. And as Elsa Maxwell recently remarked, serving Roma wine and soda is smart 1945-style hospitality. You'll find this delightful iced drink as refreshing as it is delicious. Yes, and Roma wine and soda is so easy to prepare. Half-fill tall glasses with Roma, California Burgundy, or Sauterne. Add ice cubes and a bit of sugar. And for a decorative touch, garnish with cherries or fruit. And for a delightful aperitif, sip delicious Roma sweet vermouth, well chilled. Zestful, full-flavored Roma vermouth, both sweet and dry, is blended and developed with all the traditional wine-making skill of Roma wineries, is made and bottled in the heart of California's famous vineyards, yet surprisingly low-priced. Try Roma vermouth soon, won't you?
Next Thursday, you will hear Dane Clark as star of Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
That will wrap up Season 4 of the Twilight Beacon, featuring wartime episodes of vintage radio programs. You heard This Precious Freedom, a message about the dangers of fascism from the December 30th, 1939 episode of Arch Obler's plays. Island of Death, as broadcast by Inner Sanctum on December 7th, 1941, the day of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. Arch Obler's homage to the French resistance, Execution, from the April 27th, 1943 episode of Lights Out. Case history on Edgar Lowndes, which aired June 8th, 1944 on the radio program Suspense, 2 days after the D-Day invasion of Normandy by Allied forces. Into Berlin from the March 3rd, 1945 episode of The Man Called X. And Short Order, as broadcast by Suspense on August 16th, 1945, the day after the surrender of Japan in the Pacific. We thank you for listening to our Season 4 Halloween special, chronicling World War II through broadcasts of our favorite radio programs. The Twilight Beacon will bring you more vintage horror next season, with 13 more episodes of terrifying and thrilling stories from the golden age of radio. Until then, this is Jedediah D. Blackwell, saying good night everyone, and good luck getting to sleep.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Twilight Beacon podcast. New episodes are released on thetwilightbeacon.com during the month of October and can be found on your favorite podcast apps and streaming services. The Twilight Beacon podcast is produced and edited by Jason and Jacob Burgess. Music by Alexander Nakarada. Special thanks to the Old Time Radio Researchers Group and OTRR.com. Visit thetwilightbeacon.com for archived episodes and a schedule of upcoming shows. You can follow the Twilight Beacon on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for the latest program updates.